This channel may feature copyrighted video and audio content under the guidelines of fair use permitted by copyright statute for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. All content and credit go to the original creators. No copyright infringement is intended.
It don't matter the color of the skin, either woman or man, just let the case land.
Shout out to everybody in the building.
This is God.
Please smack that thumbs up as y'all come in.
Kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MT,
we back.
And you with Miss V. She keep her ear to the street, like a drum to a beat. This is the place that you wanna be, but all trolls we delete. You better believe, just so you know.
Please share this out.
For those that's taking these souls, we know. But it's getting so
drop down in the chat and let me know who's here.
Just so you know.
Get out the bushes.
For those that's taking these souls, we know. But it's getting so out of control. Thank you for tuning in to MTGV, True Crime TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Vine, Miss V.
That be me.
Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment too. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all see what we talking about today. This is our second live stream for the day, y'all. So did y'all really think that Quadeja Holly Johnson was getting out? Was y'all really scared? I've seen a lot of back and forth concerning this. Everybody is following this case very closely. But personally, I don't see Quadeja getting out. I mean, how many people do you know with 6 counts of murder that's out walking around? And how many people do you know that got hit with 6 counts of murder on one person? So those charges are, I mean, it's different, right? But we must pay attention to Chicago because they have the biggest court. And when I say everything happens here first, that's true. Because the real reason why she's out is, I mean, the real reason why she's trying to get her out is behind this pre-trial fairness act or something that I think it came into effect in 2021. And they got rid of cash bond and pretty much it was like, instead of saying, you know, if you got the money to get out, you could be freed. It's like, are you too dangerous to be freed or not? And so I got to look some more information up about that, why I'm talking about it. But I've been paying attention to what's going on, and I'm trying to figure out why ain't more people arrested. Shout out to Young Riaz in the building, and shout out to Goddess D of Love, or D Goddess of Love. Wait, did you change your name? Or am I saying it wrong? Or I think it's because they changed that @ which changes the names. But shout out to you, and shout out to everybody in the bushes. Y'all, please share this out. So let me just start. I'm gonna start with the same video that I ended with, because this really helped to jog my memory as far as Quadeja Holly and the games that she played in the courthouse. Like, we can't forget that. And we know that the court system damn sure didn't forget it. That's why they brought her back in there on December 4th. Because we know that, you know what, December 3rd was when she went in, she filed for the TPO. Right? And I believe they went to court or something on the 4th. They dragged her in the court on the 4th. She was arrested on the 3rd and went to court on the 4th. So they know what she did in court. But I just want to start with this one to jog all of our memory. There's too much going on here. Hold on, y'all. Let's just play it. So this is her in court, and you see that I have from July 14th to September 8th of 2026. Romeca was unalive. It was 56 days from July 14th, which is when she got the court order, or thought she had it, because Romeca didn't show up to court in June. Or she didn't show up to court July 15th, and she was able to get the order by default. And so from that was 56 days. And then you go from August. Well, let's just stick there and we're going to listen at it. But you see right here, I'm pointing out that Romeca, July 15th of 2025, she was at a Freaknik. I'm not sure where it was at, but they had a court date that day. And because she didn't show up, that's the judge said that she would get the protective order by default, but she still needed to be served. She still needed to be in court, so that it wasn't active from what I'm looking at. But you will hear the lies that she told in court to get the TPO in the beginning. So while we talking about her being released, look at the shady shit she did to get her where she's at. It was organized. Holly was nothing to be jealous of. The girl couldn't hold a candle to Romeca, and that's what she hated. Exactly. And I promise you, she played second with not a problem. And as soon as Carlos was done with Romeca, that was her okay to go. There was a time in court where Holly said that Carlos would not give her Romeca's address. And then there was also a time when she came in and had the address, and they asked her where she got it from. And she said they share the same kid's father. So at one point, Carlos was keeping them away from each other. And those points, because it was in December when she went to court, it was in December when she went to court and said he wouldn't give her the address. This was December of 2024. He was still good with Romeca. They were still taking family pictures. He was still able. Well, this particular picture, I do believe it was from 2023, but they did have one from 2024. I just wanted to point that out. To hit it when he wanted to. They were still playing that role back in because you could see he was still on house arrest in December. But when it was over, when Romeca changed her number and he couldn't find her for 2 months, and he started planning and on her, in those 2 months, that is when they decided that she had to go, in my opinion, and prove me wrong, because that's what they gonna need to prove. And then let me see, what did it say? I only heard, when she said Romeca called her grandmother or whatever, she goes on to say that she only heard her voice from her calling me on Instagram and calling my phone. So I pointed this out in the last live stream that we can clearly hear the lies that she told the court to get the order. We know that she talked to Romeca in September of 2024 when they were out of town for their son's birthday. The whole "you a bum, Holly, you a bum," that conversation. So why didn't she tell the courts that incident happened 2 months before she went to court on Romeca? And she failed to mention that. And she failed to mention all the other things that she had did leading up to that. Oh, yeah, we heard the cousin saying that Romeca found out about her because Holly told her that you left a robe, and I left my robe in Los's closet. She wanted to be found out. So, I mean, these things, that just looking at this, I don't see how she could really believe that the courts can't see right through this and believe that she was going to get out, because I don't know how true it is, but I heard that she was crying in court yesterday because she thought she was getting out. And I know a lot of people on her side was celebrating real early. Like, I mean, you don't know what tricks these courts got, but a lot of people on Romeca's side They looked it up and they caught it and knew that she was not getting out, or at least thought. I think everybody was scared at some point, thinking that she really was about to walk out. Me personally, I never seen anybody with 6 counts of murder walk out, bond or no bond. I mean, I've never had heard of anybody getting a bond for something like that. Shout out to Miss T. How you doing? They sure enough did do that to her. Yes, they did, Anissa. Shout out to you. And so I'm gonna get through this, and then I'm gonna get to the updated stuff as far as some things that I was looking at with Los talking online, and I just wanted to give my input because they wanted to know, how did you know it was her? She know her voice, and she know her voice because she done called her on Instagram and her phone, and they said, well, how do you know that it's her that's doing it if you never met her in person? And she stated, I got a recording of her saying her name. That's a bold face. I mean, I don't know if she got a recording or not, but we know that she had a full-blown conversation with her while they were at that hotel. And all of the antagonizing and stuff that she did, like she flat out lied to the court. And then wondering why you still in there? Like, did you start to believe your own lies? That's what I believe happens. They believe their own lies and really think that everybody is stupid except for them. Shout out to Mama Libra. Yes, I was looking at the updates, Mama Libra. I seen you talking about it earlier. I've been paying close attention. I just haven't been live, but I mean, I've never seen anything like this. It's crazy. But let me wait, hold on. Let me finish this out. Now, how truthful is that? And then they said, okay, and what she's saying in these, generally, what is she saying? And she said, she's saying when she sees me, she's going to bust my head open. And yesterday she called my grandmother and said she's going to, I think, probably kill her, but that I got that cut off. She said, it got to the point where I had to download an app so that it could reveal her phone number to show me who's actually calling me private. Now I wonder if this app information that she gave to the courts, if this is the same information that she gave to the appellate court, or those screenshots and text messages that was submitted to the courts. Is this the crap she's talking about? Like, I believe all of the evidence was made up because it's all based off of lies, manipulation, gaslighting, and a bunch of freaking confusion. Most of all, jealousy, though. Most of all, it was all jealousy. Yes, we are here. And we all know that Romeca did not deserve what happened to her, and it was all based off of lies and old stuff too. And Carlos recording her, like an example, he'll push her or something, and then he'll hit record, punch her and hit record. We seen the tattling with the police. We seen how he operate, and even still to this day. Because it wasn't that long ago that he did a lie. He was on another panel. And then I just find it incredible how he goes live. He posted something on his page a day ago. And he just do this to get attention, And then what I find the wildest thing about it is that he'll post something on his page, and then when people respond to it, he will post them and show their faces on his live. Like, he will redirect whatever they saying to themselves. Oh, and make fun of them on how they look and stuff. Like, that's pretty damn lame. But this is what he posted, and he said a day ago, this isn't about one family versus another, nor is it about pink hearts versus white hearts. Rather, It's about recognizing that certain content creators prioritize negativity. First of all, who wrote this? Because he damn sure didn't. Okay. He did not write that. I think he hearing a lot about Chat GPT, and he must have had Chat GPT write that for him because he don't talk like that. Who wrote this? Who is this guy? But anyway, he didn't write this. But rather it's about recognizing a certain content creators prioritize negativity when he is a big ball of negativity. Long as the negativity is going away from him, he's okay with that. And it's time for them to reassess their approach and contribute to a more positive atmosphere. Who do y'all think wrote this? Chat GPT, Gemini, what's the other ones? Y'all obsession is weird to me. Okay, Holly. It's real families that gotta still live through this. Rearrange life and situate their life different because of this situation. No, because of your bullshit. Playing two women. We are searching for better days, not a reality show. Talking about jazz or a check? Talking about yourself with all those money orders. I mean, I don't know. It's given ridiculous to me. And the responses that he gave to the people that had something to say was absolutely ridiculous. He's wild. He's a wild boy for that. But to be surprised that you exactly, or AI, you know good well this man ain't write this. This sounds nothing like him. Crazy work. He played the big part. He not smart at all. And you know what even brings that home more is the more that I hear him speak, the more I be like, I see the lack. It's a lot of laxy going on there. A lot of lacking. Romeca was the superstar. And once she was gone, he's now revealed. Like, he don't even look the same no more. I remember hearing Romeca say, they don't even know what you look like. Okay? So I'm just like, dang, wondering what do he look like? And then I didn't feel like he was very excited when he heard that Holly was getting out. The content, his favorite content creator who came out. Well, she called him on his live stream. She was very positive that he was getting out. And so I do have a little portion of that I'm going to play. And y'all go check it out. This is coming from Talk About It with Amora. So, I mean, anytime I'm playing a clip from somebody, I'm always let y'all know where I got it from. And I'm also link her channel in the description box of this video, along with Real T, because he was on her panel talking. So we're going to go through the video and I'm going to give my opinion about that. Because, I don't get it. It's murder. That's all I can see. Murder, manipulation, and narcissism. Sociopaths, or however you say it. Now, is it a such app? I don't know. But she know these apps. I believe she know how to create things for herself too. And then they said, okay, and you know her. You've met her in person before? And she said, no, I've never met her in person before. Only heard her voice from calling me on Instagram and calling my phone. Now, did she call Holly that day in the hotel? Did she mention that conversation at all? They were talking friendly. She ain't mentioned that to the court. And again, that happened 2 months before she went and tried to get this TPO, or, before she did all this. This was September, and December 4th is when she went to court, or the 3rd, whichever one, trying to get a TPO against her. Simply because Los was still hanging out with Romeca at that time. They were still doing family shit, right? And then she said, she has been basically stalking me since February of 2024. Now, she had the baby in February, correct?
Yep.
So I'm assuming when I don't know, but that's what she said. She said she's basically been stalking me since February of 2024. She's been contacting me on all my social media. Now listen at this. If she's claiming that she's been stalking her since February 2024, why was you talking to her September of 2024 like it was no problem? You don't have conversations with somebody that's stalking you. I mean, this is right here. We can all see she lied and it's proven. And this is the same person that was crying in court, allegedly, thinking that you were going to get out. Joke's on you. Accounts, Instagram, TikTok. She somehow got my phone number, but I changed my number in November. She somehow got her phone number. Well, who called who at the hotel that day? Who called who? All I know is she was just on the phone. Okay, so February, she said, of 2024. That will be when she had the baby. She's claiming that she changed the number in November. She had the baby February of 2025. And Romeca was unalive September 8th of 2025. So a year later. Now, she mentioned February in this at court a year before. And then it was September that they were actually conversing. And then the very next September, Romeca is deceased because of her and Carlos Bull. But before I changed my number, but they want the courts to let her out. For what? She was calling me and leaving me voice messages.
She's a liar.
Voicemails, calling me unknown. I don't believe Deja at all. I believe she made up a lot of this. I mean, I know that they was going back and forth at some. See, I believed it then, but I have now proved it. Okay, so that's the big difference. Quadeja Holly Johnson, you have been found out and proven to be a lie, flat out. Flat out. These people like her is so freaking dangerous. Because she was sitting there acting innocent and, not really in, but she sounded like, she didn't sound dangerous on the phone, did she? She didn't sound like somebody that was going to run up on Romeca and blow her away like she did. Because that's what she did. It was cold-hearted. I mean, she sat there and watched her die. With not a tear in her eyes, not a bit of remorse, not her or Carlos. But people are actually rooting for her to get out. I feel like she is a danger. She's a danger to her own child. To do something like this and have your baby in the car is ridiculous. So, yeah, she's a danger to the community. They need to do a better job of proving it, because she definitely is. Because all of this was created. It was self-created. It never had to happen. Not ever. And she will not get away with this. I don't see it. A blind man can see what's going on if they do any type of research. And the fact that they put her in December speaks volumes to me. And then they had her thinking on 420 she was about to get out and blaze it up. You know what I'm saying? And pate. No. Things happen on these dates, don't they? April Fools and her birthday. And I thought her birthday was the 7th. But some people say it's the 1st. I don't know. I seen the 7th. But either way, April is all about you, baby. It's April 28th. This is your month. Okay? It's a lot going on. And it's gaslighting on her. Now she being gaslit, ain't she? Thinking she about to get out and pate. Like, what? After what you did. After what you created. All of y'all, both of y'all, point. But we know that Deja, because we looking at Deja and what she was doing too. And Romeca did bring up that they was trying to serve her in court. They was also trying to serve her, and that's how she found out, because they asked her. And yeah, and Romeca didn't want to be around her. They said, the petitioner said, do I have to appear in person or over Zoom? The respondent, because I don't want to be around her. I don't trust her. The court's telling them to hold on, and all of that. So I mean, Romeca didn't trust her, and she was trying to get help from her too. So it's just crazy, man. I just feel like we looking at the play, and we absolutely are. That's how I felt. Now I know this is a damn play. She's been proven to be a freaking liar. Over a man that never even claimed you nor wants you. Yeah, and that's why I think it was planned. Absolutely, it was planned. It was planned, no doubt. He made Holly jealous of Romeca and vice versa. I think Romeca she was done. And when we listen at him talk, he's going to say that out of his own mouth, that he wasn't talking to her because of his baby in February. Like, so how can you then say that you cut her off? Oh, I changed my number. I did this. I did that. No, she dumped you. And he don't want people to believe that. But that's exactly what it is. And he couldn't get her back. He couldn't get her to forgive him like she had done so many times over and over again, believing his mess. I don't believe that people like him is capable of love in you. And when I play this video, I'm going to point out some things that he said that let you know that this dude was always about games. And anytime he tell a story, it's always going to, benefit him or make him look like the person that, everybody is seeking, wanting, and drooling over him. Like, get out of here. All of the stuff that they saying is not making any sense. You break down these things so well. I love your here. Oh, thank you so much, Sanford Mom. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support. I appreciate that compliment. Oh wow, I missed this picture with the boots. Oh my God. Oh, which one was it? Let me put it back up. Was it the one, the Freaknik one I was just showing? So anyway, I really just wanted to play that part to point out that, and it's probably more, but I'm gonna go on to the next video because I ain't gonna be here that long because I just got off of a 4-hour some live stream. But dang, I just got hot. But yeah, shout out to Dwayne. Neither one of them have any kind of vocabulary. Dumb and dumber. Right. So I know good and well he didn't write this thing that I just put up on his from his page. He definitely, it don't even sound like nothing he could say. Shout out to Miss Rhonda. He's going to jail. What do we think they waiting on? What do we think they waiting on? I'm thinking maybe they are investigating him on something else, right? Because the cousin said he was a card cracker. He got all these money orders he telling us about and all that, right? So maybe they investigating him on something else. I don't know, but I can't see this man just walking free when we can see the criminality that's going on here. I mean, Holly didn't do this by herself. She couldn't have did this alone. She was informed by somebody that was closer to Romeca, knowing her movements and what she had going on, teasing her about being in and out of hotels or not having a place to stay. But all of it was because of Carlos. And we heard the cousin's video. The cousins, she gave us all kind of information about how he tore up the house, hot water heaters, busted up the walls, and all kind of stuff. But this is the same person that's saying, he didn't want to be bothered. or however he said, I can't wait until this is over and she gets sentenced so they can all look dumb with egg on their face. Shout out to Miss Rhonda. Man, listen, I think people just want to rival just for the rival of it. Like some people just like to beef, and this is a great way to beef, right? Them versus us. Some people love that. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Like, because I just cannot root for somebody that is disgusting like this. Okay. Shout out to BDB. Welcome in. He just said my name wrong. You put the G before the T. I'm good. How you been? They want to build a federal case for Carlos. Man, I hope they working on something. You hear me? I hope they working on something, because I mean, just even finding out about the group that he was a part of, and we hear that they're in a group now, right? But the necklace and stuff that he wear, that's actually, Keys had put this information up. That's actually some folks that went down and they all got arrested. So how is he still rocking this? I don't know. So maybe they investigating something, or maybe he is a cop. I don't know, because something ain't right. A lot ain't right, because we can see his participation and it just don't make sense. But we know that her family ain't laying down. We know that her family, they know way more. It's some things after I listened at some of the videos with the sister and all the stuff that I didn't know before. I mean, yeah, they talking to the right people, I'm sure. But it is taking too dang on long. It just don't make sense. I think he's diffusing and snitching on Holly to get lesser sentence, because he's definitely doing time. If it ain't nothing being around a firearm while on probation. Because and I believe that that's the whole reason why his car, he was in a whole different car, because of that weapon. He was trying to save his ass. He was thinking about himself and how he could save himself. But I still don't know if, according to the witness, Holly was sitting in the car. According to some paperwork, they saying that him and Holly put out of the alley. I don't know. It got to be proven. I don't know. It's a whole lot of talking going on. I know that. That's what they doing. Look how they just did. Exactly. I thought that too. Look how they just did the boy DV4, charged him with murder, as they should. And they knew the whole time it was this bastard. And he's sitting up there making songs about it too. Just a disgusting person. You got a baby with you, a kid. 14, 13 years old. She probably was 12 when he first started dealing with her. But they sure did investigate a long time, because they have to get it right. They got to get it right. When it come down to that, I guess, I mean, that's just sick, man. But yeah, justice takes a while, but I just can't see him just walking free after this. Shout out to Anita Johnson. On this Tuesday, let's taco about it. We talking about it for sure. But they say the aunt's son is locked up as well. The aunt's son. If you're talking about David, I haven't followed that case closely. The aunt's son. Oh, you talking about Holly's cousin? I'm not sure. Okay, let me switch this, as a matter of fact. Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Oh, okay. Shout out to Sharia. I've been saying your name wrong. I heard you say it the other day. To Sharia. I think I was saying, yeah, to Sharia. Welcome in, fam. Yeah, I heard about that, Mama Libra. Let me let this play while I do this right quick. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, so I got that off of her Instagram because I'm like, what was she doing July 15th, or when she was supposed to be in court? Because but she told the courts, that August would have been better, and I just feel like they should have held it out until August. But for you to be in and out of court the whole year of 2024, the whole entire year, because it was filed again, it was filed December 4th, and a year later, I meant 2020, 2024. The end of 2024 is when she seeked the TPO. So all of 2025 is what she was dedicating her time to. Oh, Holly here. Now let me let this just play. Later, she got locked up December 4th. I was about to switch it. But December 4th, she they read her charges or whatever. She was arrested on December 3rd. So they do things on anniversaries, and it'll if Carlos get locked up, it might be on the anniversary of something. But Romeca did not deserve to die because of a stupid argument over a damn man that really didn't want either one of them, in my opinion. Yeah, he not genuinely. I mean, they say that he wanted Romeca, but the way he wanted Romeca to not leave and just deal with his BS, because he had cheated on her the whole relationship. So he couldn't accept her leaving. He expected her to sit there and deal with it. Oh, I know I got another baby on the way. I mean, he even said that on a conversation. I know why she was mad and angry at me, because I cheated on her all the time. Yeah, you did. And you pitted two women against each other. And it's just really sad. I mean, because I feel like he should be locked up right with Holly, because he was an accessory to all of it. I mean, he was the main cause of it all and stirred the pot. The difference is he didn't have a weapon in his hand and squeezed the trigger. But if we are to believe what the witness said, she about to go get her weapon. Sound like he was telling her to go get it to me. And I'm just not. If this don't end up with him arrested, I don't know. I really don't. Because this is so crystal freaking clear. And then all he can do is insult people. Like, I cannot believe this guy. Let me just an example of what I'm talking about. So I posted this. This is what he posted the other day. This is since Holly was supposed to be released and all that. And some people was asking him legitimate questions or saying things, right? One person said, say it to me. No one should have died that day. No one needed to. It wasn't that serious. In order for everyone to move forward in a better light, we have to start being honest with ourselves. Why did this dude turn around and comment with her picture? And it's a picture of this lady. She is kissing a dog. But he said, you right, for real. But is it right for someone to beat on someone and stop kissing dogs? That was his response to a lady with her picture. Then another lady, they responded to a public post that he put out. Another lady said, I totally agree. But where was this positive attitude at when this situation happened? Just a question. He posts her picture and he said, I see you want a little attention. This is for people that don't know, this is textbook definition of a narcissist who will never take accountability for anything that he does or says or create or whatever, what we looking at here. He's mad at these people that's commenting on his post, and he's drawing attention to them by posting their pictures in his comments. Then another person said, great thinking. Too bad you didn't think this before putting them against each other. And then he said, wrong. I ain't put nobody against nobody. See, as a woman, y'all gotta stop assuming stuff. See, as a woman. What? That's what people usually say when they talking about themselves. See, as a woman, I would never do this. Anyway, he said, wrong. I ain't put. See, I told y'all he did not write this, but he said I ain't putting nobody against nobody. See, as a woman, y'all gotta stop assuming stuff. This is, man, what? Then somebody asked him, so what color is your heart? And he said, it's red, wet, and nappy, twin. Talking about her hair. He posts a picture of a female. She got red hair. And this was his response to what he posted. This is mental illness, okay? And for his friend that want to take the narcissistic title, you can have it too. But he is one. You can't take it from him. Because he is the textbook definition of one. And dangerous with it. From what I'm looking at. Mama Libra said, I feel the same way. Now, I didn't say it a lot, but I feel you. Yes. Wow. And then somebody said, just go raise your boys because your girls are both gone. You must understand a life was taken and that changes your narrative. The peace should have been declared before Holly grabbed the weapon, respectfully. I feel for the boys. I pray they heal and get counseling and therapy and continue to be surrounded by love and God. Protection. Carlos Loso Way. Shh. Shut up is what she telling him. And then this was his response with a copy of her picture and says, it's not okay to judge someone off false narratives. Shame on you. Man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nothing false on what we looking at because Romeca spoke up for herself. She been talking for herself. And it can't be disputed. People was messing with Romeca. And Holly was messing with Romeca. She clearly posted, I got a female blocked on every freaking app. Okay, look, there go Holly. Duh. Let's read this right quick. No, let's find Romeca's first. We'll go back. I gotta be blocked on every social media. She's still finding a way to lurk, laughing my ass off. But tell MFs I'm stalking her. B, I barely got time to do the shit I need done. But here you are calling this man about my post. Do you hear this? But Holly want to be let out because she was bullied and, all that. Like, what? Romeca spoke up for herself. Okay? So good thing she did. Because you got to respect that. And you got to listen to that. Okay? And then here go Holly, Miss Scared Holly. We are family, duh. We gonna be dressed alike on holidays. What family don't? Now, if I post our Thanksgiving pictures and Christmas knots, and they're so cute, yeah, in that jumpsuit, huh? December 4th, canceled, all that. Y'all gonna be blowing fire out y'all nose. It's 100 more holidays ahead. We will be dressed alike. You think? Just leave us alone. Yeah, we will leave you alone soon as this case is over. Soon as they put the nail in the coffin, we ain't gonna even look back. Focus on something else. We will. Soon as this is done. It's too many moving parts with this case to look away. Okay. Y'all weird as F in reaching Well, I guess the courts is reaching too, and the Supreme Court is gonna reach even further as you reach behind you to get them handcuffs. But anyway, yeah, it didn't go as planned, right? Thank ya. It didn't go as planned, and but you want to be let out. Miss me with that. Then, what she say? What about if I give them her son's school address, and then you actually show up at her son's school and take her out, and you want to be let out? For real? For real. Here's one more. Somebody said, it's your fault though. You could have prevented this, but you didn't. Now you gotta live with this forever. Wait until your son is old enough to understand. You better hope he still wants to be around you. Carlos responds with her picture. This is why you single now. Going with the wrong story. Shaking my head. It's only one story, and that's the truth. Okay? And everybody gonna be found out. This is freaking ridiculous. I mean, the deflection. Did he say something about diffusing? He's confusing. He ain't defusing a damn thing, and never was on his radar to diffuse anything. 100 more holidays right in Cook County. Okay, Rhonda. She's not I do not see it, man. Like, what? Dwayne said, I want them to look into the Judge Sharon Olden Johnson background because I'm almost 90% sure she's related to Holly. Now that's crazy. I know that the person purposely put out that they are not related to Holly, just in case people was thinking that because of the name. But I had heard some rumor about her having some people in the court system. I don't know. But I do know this. Holly ain't going nowhere but to prison. That's a fact. And maybe they do need to look into that stuff, Dwayne, because I heard some other people talking about it. Shout out to Sayetta. That would be something to find out if they were related. But I mean, I don't see the judge putting that on there and then lying about it. That'll be, how many people risking their jobs for Quadeja Holly Johnson? Boy, that trial gonna bring out stuff we don't even know about. Exactly, because so much has happened. Is so many moving parts and so many people involved in it that I mean, I cannot wait. And I hope that it goes to trial. I hope it goes to trial. But if she was in there crying, we could just say whether she was crying or not, the fact that they told her that she had to stay in there, this is the beginning of a lot of disappointment that she gonna have. So eventually she'll get used to it and settle on in. Go on and settle on in. Okay, so here's another one. This is an older lady. Says, there are no winners. 2 families torn apart forever. 2 kids left without moms. God heal those kids, because when they get older and ask questions, it's going to be traumatic. Peace, love, and light. None of us internet people was there. But when you go to the car to retrieve a weapon, self-defense goes out the window. Lord, strengthen all affected by this situation. Only God can judge. And the judge is a Cook County, hell. And then Carlos responds with this lady's picture, right? And he says, grandmother, please worry both Sunday dinner. I guess he meant worry about Sunday dinner, because I'm knowing you running with a false narrative in your mind. So everything is false. If you ain't siding with Holly, it's false. Look, they need to lock his black ass up right now. with this bullshit. That just made me mad. Get out of here. But he is blaming everybody. He is blaming the witnesses for the fact that he can't talk to the family. He's blaming the internet because the family they not cool with him. Instead of blaming his damn self. Man, listen. Romeca ain't told not one lie about this bastard. It's sick what you're doing on social media. Keep doing it, though. Please, keep doing it. Please. All right, let me go to him. Shit, I'm so irritated right quick. Hold on, man. The freaking nerves.
I tried to go to the studio. I was just thinking about too much. I was like, I paid dude and just left. Like, I don't even feel like doing that. But I need to get back in there though. That's some nice therapy. But let me tell y'all something though. Like, this story viral, but the most disrespectful people out there be the older people taking pictures of me, pointing, dropping their mouth, doing this. I'd be like, man, they be. Pictures of I walked up to the lady, like, let me see the last picture. I made her erase it, go to her delete it, and erase it. Like, I was like.
Okay, so this is him telling the story on a this is real T. She's a Holly supporter, but this was happened on her panel, so I'm gonna shout her out. I'll put her link in the description box. But this was a conversation that he had with her, just a part of it. This was actually the day that I guess because the very next day everybody was posting about they were posting about fundraisers, and I heard him say if you want to ask me a question, send T $10 or $5 super chat or whatever, or Cash App or something. But I heard everybody talking about the fundraising part of it. I didn't see none of that. I just heard him say that. And the part that I walked in on is this. And I was very busy that day, so I didn't watch the whole thing. It's just like I was meant to see this part. So I just wanted to say that. But that's what was going on. Like people were saying that the next day and all that stuff. So I wasn't sure if it happened on. I'm assuming it happened on her panel. I don't know. But I'm sure y'all know, because y'all be around these YouTube streets. But this dude right here acting like, just the way that he's talking about himself, like somebody is really, because he said something about people, like when they see him, they putting their hands over their mouth, like that's him, like, oh, like they starstruck or something. That's kind of what I got from that. Like, boy, gone. Let me let this play. Let's go back.
I tried to go to the studio. I was just thinking about too much. I was like, I paid dude and just left. Like, I don't even feel like doing that. But I need to get back in there though. That's some nice therapy. But let me tell y'all something though. Like, this story viral, but the most disrespectful people out there be the older people taking pictures of me, pointing, dropping their mouth, doing this. I'd be like, man, they be. Pictures of I walked up to the lady, like, let me see the last picture. I made her erase it, go to her delete it, and erase it. Like, I was like, what is you doing? So you can't do that. That like at least 6 times to me. Like, I had to walk up to somebody and say, hey, you just took it. I get off the phone. Listen.
Do we believe this? He said it happened about 6 times. He had to go up to somebody and make them delete pictures out of their camera because they watching him and taking pictures of him. Who are these people? He's a flat out, he is a narcissist. The textbook definition of it. Shoot, the Webster definition of it. He mad. The witnesses spoke up. He thought him and Holly was going to commit unalive just to go on about their life. God said no. But then again, hey, who knows? Maybe he was trying to go for a twofer. I can get rid of both of them and just give me some more bees. You know what I'm saying? Because that's damn sure what he did. And he's still walking around free. Like, man, I mean, and then when he found out that she was allegedly getting free, he didn't sound all that happy to me. I think he probably knew and was dodging it. I don't know, but we gonna listen.
like iPhone got the memory. I'm looking at it was a both, man. Man, I'd be like, man.
Now, when he talks very confusing and he don't complete his sentences and all of this stuff, but with this part, he was talking about memories coming up on his phone, and the memories that he was seeing was of him and Romeca. Okay. And it was messing with him. That's kind of what he was saying there. And when he was talking about going to the studio, they were talking about him getting his mind off of things, and doing something more productive and stuff that he enjoy and all this kind of stuff. But he a liar.
I can just talk to myself about the picture. Like, I remember this one. It's crazy, man. I'm like, what?
Now he talking about Romeca, talking about the memories coming up on his phone from Apple or whatever. And yeah, he probably, is messing with him. Or reminding him.
It's like when you think about it too, you're like, damn. Yeah, just know I ain't represent no violence that day, I wouldn't even have y'all taking up for me like this,
What exactly do you mean you didn't represent no violence that day when you was the one that had Romeca in a damn headlock? He was the first person that approached her with violence. So what are we talking about? Shout out to True Crime with Tone. How you doing, fam? Good to see you. He gonna see pink for the rest of his life, okay? Ain't that what Meek's sister told him? Leaving my thumbs. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate your love, your thumbs up, your support. Beautiful. I love it. You love it. Walking around free for now. His days are numbered. I don't know why he's free. But anyway, just keep talking. Keep talking. Like, wow.
If it was anything other, I believe, and I also believe, like, if the internet ain't come hard like this, it still be a tough problem, a lot of emotions. But I would have been around my extended family, which is them, or we would have been came to an understanding, and we would have been grieving together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. I don't know.
How he blamed the internet instead of himself, his actions out there on the scene. Like, what? The internet. But we seen you out there. Let's go. Hold on, y'all, because I gotta flip this to the scene because yeah. He think it's the internet and not his behavior on the damn scene that showed the family that he didn't give a shit that Romeca was taking her last breath.
She's the one who caught her. She's the one who caught her. Training order, but she caught her.
First of all, do we hear all the people out here that's witnessing everything that happened? So before it ever got to the internet, it was a crime scene. And people out there on the crime scene was calling you out because they seen what happened in the flesh in real time. And then us on the internet can see the same thing. But it's all because of your actions that day. Because we didn't know you before that. We had never heard of you. Nobody. So we didn't have a side. But when we seen this, it was obvious. Okay? Now let's listen at all this. Because you might be able to hear some things you hadn't heard before. Let's listen. Now, I don't even know who that. It was a black guy that said, you shot her, man. That was before, or they shot her, man, before you could even hear the witnesses that we know about. Let's go back. Y'all hear, you shot her, man, or
she's the one who caught her. She's the one who caught her. Training order, but she caught her.
Now, Now, we didn't even hear Quadeja say anything about the restraining order yet in this video. I mean, on this part, I don't know how long it was, but what I'm getting at is that before somebody hit record, she had already said something about a restraining order, because he's already, the guy in the background is already saying something about a restraining order, and she haven't said that part about, I got a restraining order and a TPO or order against her or whatever. Let's go back. I'm gonna let it play though. Did y'all hear that black woman tell a guy that's standing next to her, the gun is in the car? And she said it before the witness number 3. Did y'all hear her? I heard her. Matter of fact, let me turn this music off. Maybe y'all could hear better. I hear it though. It's so many people out here that's saying stuff. It's so many people out here that's talking, that was standing next to y'all. And it sound like she said Kia. The gun is in the car, and he said, "Is what?" And then she said something else. It sounded like Kia, but I don't. Holly was in a, what's her car? I don't know, but we know Romeca is in a Kia. Y'all hear that? I'm just saying, I'm pointing that out because that is a voice that I hadn't heard before. So it's so many freaking witnesses. You hear it, Ashley? It's so many freaking witnesses out there. Shout out to Miss Boss Lady. What reason the witness have to lie? Exactly. I mean, do you know the witness? Like, why would the witnesses have to lie? Too many people. And then you can hear the other black women out there. Oh, he out his MF mind, acting like it's about him. Like, I mean, you can hear these people. But he want to blame the internet, my dude? No. Blame you and Holly. With the baby in the car, how do you feel? She just dropped her kid off. You scared as hell, right? Or whatever. I might have said something wrong. But yeah, they know the whole story. So where did they get the story from? If they wasn't there, or we know that the witness number 3 did say that she seen more than her boyfriend, and a lot of stuff, she didn't say this part, a lot of stuff he's saying he had already got from her, and then some of the stuff he's seen on his own, but I don't think he's seen the very parts, but he's saying that he's seen it because his girlfriend was telling him when it was happening and stuff. But yeah, a lot of people seen a lot of stuff, and it ain't the internet's fault. It's your fault. It doesn't matter. You said somebody. She got caught a B and an Inga out there. And here come Lowe's. Look at him. Y'all gone. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. But it's the internet, the reason why you and the family ain't cool. No, the family said it's because they seen you out there on the scene, and they didn't even know that you was there. He act like he wasn't there, according to the cousin. Didn't y'all hear the cousin say that? He act like he wasn't there when all this happened. He said that he had left and went home and all this kind of stuff. Why did make it make sense? He lied. And like, did you not see all those people out there on the scene with cameras? Or was you blind? So Look how he can't take his eyes off of Romeca, and he ain't doing a damn thing to help. So what was he doing? Was he getting a kick out of it too? Getting yo jollies off too? Look at him. He cannot take his eyes off of the situation and ain't help. Nothing. He trying to police everything. Look at his hand. Boy, get out of here. Get out of here. Look how he looked soon as she said that word. He look, watch this. Hold on.
You said somebody, man. What the fuck wrong with you? Calm down. Come on, she put the gun in the car. The gun, she saw her. Let's go right here. She saw her. She saw her. She put the gun in the car. She put the gun in the car. The gun in the car. Arrest her. She saw her. I will tell you what happened. She's the one who shot her. She's the one who shot her. Training order, but she shot her. Oh my fucking God! You're taking the car, bro. You're taking the car. How you feel? You just shot her. Get up. You scared as hell, right?
Now, who was the person that said, "Oh my effing God," and then she shot her? Was that the Mexican lady? Because it's so many people out there. The voice is I'm hearing a bunch of different voices. And then you got Holly out here arguing with people too, back and forth. She didn't call the police and she's still on the phone. Who is she talking to? You was in fear for your life, but you're still standing in the street where one of the girls had said that this person, that she had her gun on top of her car at first. And so if we are to believe that, is it possible that Holly was standing in the doorway of her car? Because the witness said she got out of the parked car. So that would put her at the doorway. Dave said she was in the doorway of the car. And then a witness said her gun was on the roof of the car at first. So if the gun was on the roof of the car at first, then when she ran over to the sidewalk, then she was just positioning herself to fire, is what I think, if we are to believe that. So when he said he shot her, Brody, he was looking at Quadeja. I don't know why he said he or whatever, but he pointed out Carlos had her trying to stuff her in the car, and then you shot her. And he turned his head when he said that to Quadeja.
Well, why the fact that you don't know about it? I'm arrested. They can fucking going on the street. I have license to carry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bitch. You said somebody, man. What the fuck wrong with you? Calm down. Come on, back down. She put the gun in the car. The gun, she saw her. Let's go right here. She saw her. She saw her. She put the gun in the car. She put the gun in the car. She put it in the car. Arrest her.
But he mad at the damn internet. Like, get out of here.
They can post anything.
Get out of here. Are you not listening to what the family is saying? Like, I mean, this is mental illness. Period. Like, the family is telling you what they're upset about. Shout out to the witnesses for screaming out. Exactly. The witnesses was on 10 toes down for Romeca. I know her ass sitting in jail saying, why the F I did that? Okay. Yeah. Do you have any regret yet? Was yesterday the first time you cried tears? Since I'm hearing that she cried, I don't know, but we do know that what you did out there that day was murder, and you ain't getting out. I don't see it. I don't see it. That is just absolutely insane. She was trying to blend in with the crowd, okay? Wasn't she? Wasn't she sitting there on the phone like she ain't did nothing? You didn't call the police, and then you didn't inform the police that it was you. Somebody, the crowd had to tell on you. And she's so intrigued by Romeca being where she is that she couldn't even budge. She couldn't even keep her eyes off of her and Los. Like, I'm just trying to figure out why they didn't tell this dude to beat it. Get away. They let him go back and forth like he was one of them. It makes no sense. We still crying tears since September. Okay? Romeca didn't deserve that, man. Not at all. It's really sick how they played her out there and then trying to make her look bad as a person. So while he's talking about, as a matter of fact, I gotta go back to him because I just had to go back to that because this just tells you that the dude he got issues. When you can look at this, look at your behavior, look at yourself on the scene and know what really happened and still blame other people. Who told you to mess with Holly? And the whole pregnancy afterwards and all that's just gutter for real. Shout out to Keisha Comedy Set. How you doing, fam? Good to see you. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna go back to his video so we can listen. There was another part in this video where the creator was talking about praying and how she talks to God and stuff. And he don't know how to pray. That's what he was basically saying. Most demons don't. But that's what he was saying. And he was asking her, you know, how does she talk to God, basically. But I didn't get the whole thing, so definitely check out Real TTV. That's where it's at. Because I didn't get her responses to everything, but she was just explaining how she talks to God like she talked to anybody else, just normal. And she, you know, she even gave an example. And after she got done, he said, so you just meditate, basically. No, she didn't say nothing about meditating. She said she talked to God like he a person, basically like he one of her friends. Just, you know, she just talked to him like normal. And I don't know how he got meditation out of that, but it just lets you know his frame of mind is just, I don't know. It's warped, okay? Something wrong. It's a lot wrong, in my opinion. But let's go back to this dude.
I tried to go to the studio. I was just thinking about too much. I was like, I paid dude and just left. Like, I don't even feel like doing that. But I want, you know, I need to get back in there though. That's some nice therapy for me. Let me tell y'all something though. Like, you know, this story viral, but the most disrespectful people out there be the older people taking pictures of me, pointing, dropping their mouth, doing this. I'd be like, man, they be. Man. I walked up to the lady, like, let me see the last picture. I made her erase it, go to her delete it and erase it. Like, I was like, what is you doing? So you can't do that. Her dad like at least 6 times to me. Like, I had to walk up to somebody like, hey, you just took, man, I get off the phone. Don't you know, like, iPhone got the memory. I'm looking at pictures of both, you know, man, I'd be like, man, I stop and just look. Talk to myself about the picture. Like, I remember this with this one. Man, it's crazy, man. I'm like, what the hell? It's like when you think about it too, you're like, damn. Yeah, just know I ain't represent no violence that day, you know? I wouldn't even have y'all taking up for me like this, you know? If it was anything other. I believe, and I also believe, like, if the internet ain't come hard like this, it still be a tough problem, a lot of emotions, but I would have been around my extended family, which is, you know, them. Or,
Boy, bye.
You know, we would have been came to understand this, and we would have been grieving together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. I don't know, but I still got a responsibility over there. I still got a responsibility over there. Yeah, different. My timing all screwed up. Like, Then another thing, like people saying.
So when he said that part about I still he got an obligation over there and one over here, he was speaking on the kids, and the creator has said something like, "Let these people know you ain't gonna never turn your back on Holly," and that was pretty much his response to that. And then he'll bring up some other stuff. Let's keep going, but that's the part that he was talking about. Like he gonna turn his back on Holly as soon as he feel like he in the clear. You know what I'm saying? Like he want to keep a close eye on her so she don't, tell too much maybe. Because I know damn well they had to have conversations about this. It's got to be text messages. It's got to be phone calls and conversations about the Romeca, the TPO, how court went, blase skippe. You know good and well. And then not to mention that Holly actually recorded the court, that July 15th court date. She actually recorded it, and I heard it. The judge was telling her what all the things was that she was getting, or telling her what to do or whatever if she was to encounter Romeca. She recorded it. So to me, that also speaks volume. Like, yes, we finally got it. I want to remember what he said, and I'm going to kill this bee in another month and a half. Shit, because that's basically what happened.
I was, what they were saying, I was playing a role. I wasn't playing a role. I'm with this side of with Romeca Los. I'm with Romeca Los. I call you back out, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Now, did that make sense?
I ain't had relations with her.
He said, when I'm with Romeca and Los, are you not Los? Like, did y'all hear what he just said? Hold on. What? Are you Los or no?
Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Or then, bro, I'm with this side of with like people were saying I was what they were saying, I was playing a role. I wasn't playing a role. I'm with this side of with Romeca Los. I'm with Romeca Los. I call you back out, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Or then I ain't had relations with Romeca in 2025 because I had my baby in 2025.
What? Say what now? He didn't have relations with her in 2025 because of his baby, right? Now, let's take it back a little bit. He is admitting, right, that it was Romeca that dumped his ass, basically. Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Or then I ain't had relations with Romeca in 2025 because I had my baby in 2025. She's I ain't talking to you. We just wasn't communicating.
Okay. Now y'all heard why they wasn't communicating, right? Now that ain't what he been saying this whole damn time. He was done with Romeca, right? She was bothering him. She was harassing him. She was this, that, and the third. But you just said just then, 2025, she ain't deal with you. That was the problem. That was the real problem. Because she wasn't messing with him in 2025. She left him in 2024. Did y'all just hear that? I'm going to take it back. She left his ass in 2024. Happy February.
I ain't had relations with Romeca in 2025 because I had my baby in 2025. She's I ain't talking to you. We just wasn't communicating. So the stuff people saying, I just like, where are you coming up with this stuff at? How they go tell me what I did? Going out a few times, yeah, I pull up. I always go out all the time. I got a whole piece of hair. Shit, my feet with me, come on. They go about my business. And our relationship started off like a friendship was built first.
Now listen at this story. He just not living with reality either. And he has no damn game. If this is what he did to capture Romeca, it was real lame. And when he tells his stories, all he make it sound like, she was foaming at the mouth for him. And they started out as friends though. Shouldn't you start out as friends if you ain't having orgies and all this kind of stuff? Like, ain't you supposed to start out as friends? Don't most relationships start out talking first versus what else is you supposed to be doing? Talking about they started out as friends, and just listen at how he talks about Romeca and how they met and how they end up in a relationship.
There's like a lot of situation that happened. I'd be somewhere and it'd be around somebody she used to talk to. And she's like, I hope he ain't trying to tell you nothing about my brother. What the hell you talk about? That dude who was in the picture with, I used to talk to him like she used to come. I mean, you just cool. Like this, like before we got together, we just cool. You don't have to explain none of that. I see.
Let me slow him down. Maybe he talking too fast for y'all. Hold on. This dude is lame. Oh, I'm supposed to slow it down, not speed it up.
You wanna, tomorrow or something like that's how we started off on a real friendship, So I ain't thinking about that, And she's just like, I told a few people like I'm on you, I want you. I'm like, what? Like she's coming, people like I'm on you, I want. She's just like, I told a few people like friendship, So I mean, you just cool. Like this, like. And she's like, I hope he ain't trying to tell you nothing about my brother. What the hell you talk about? That dude who was in the picture with, I used to talk to him like she used to come. I mean, you just cool. Like this, like before we got together, we just cool. You don't have to explain none of that. I see you when tomorrow or something like that's how we started off on a real friendship, So I ain't thinking about that, And she's just like, I told a few people like I'm on you, I want you. I'm like, what? Like she's coming like that, and I'd be outside riding with me. Come over here.
That's your game. Ride with me. Come over here. That's his game. And Romeca was she was drooling over him. I want him, and he tried to act like he ain't give a damn about stuff. She trying to explain, allegedly, that it was a guy he took a picture with that she used to talk to. And if he was talking about me, I just want to explain this basically. So lame. I believe it. He's lying. Listen, he always gonna make himself sound like the appetite. He sound like the prize. You know what I'm saying? She wanted me. She told people I want him. Man, okay. Well, listen at his story, boy. It's always gonna put him in the bright light.
We just started keeping it. It was a friendship first before it was a relationship. So that's why we had that's why I was able to play that family role, because I put it as a friend,
Play that family role. I mean, he said that he played the family role, and then he turned around and say he didn't play a role. You the one that said you played the family role. Either you a family man or you ain't. Either you're a family man or you're playing a role. I mean, which is it? People, man, listen. If you just listen at people talk, they will tell you everything they don't want you to know. Droopy-eyed clown. Yeah, Ro. Shout out to Nicole. Ro was completely done with him. That's why he and Demon couldn't catch her anywhere else besides her school house. Yes, the school and her job is the only place that he knew to find her. Absolutely. And he was going up there harassing her and all that. The old house, tearing it up. All that. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. And we looking at it. They call Romeca's son Lil Los. Yes. And but they've been calling, they was trying to call him Amir, I heard the sister, the video. I'm gonna play the video of the sister. And the way that she said his name, I could tell that that's not what they call him. She called him Mir, but they call him Lil Los. I know that, but because of what he did, they didn't want to honor him by calling the son that. They call him by his middle name. Romeca was done with him. He knew that. That's why both of them were harassing her. Romeca posted 2 days before her unaliving that Holly was still thinking she was effing with him. Man. Now, I don't know if that's the video, the one that I was just showing where she was like, I got this B blocked on every social media platform, and she just keep saying that she's stalking her. I don't know if it was that, but one thing for sure, two for certain, Romeca spoke up for herself. She told what she was going through, no matter how embarrassing it was. And she even had messaged the family saying that she was done being scared. And so I believe the fact that she had a little fear is why she was putting this stuff out on social media in case something did happen. She said she didn't trust Holly. He told her Holly was, it was, what did he say? It's, what did he say? It was something that he said that Romeca said in court, but basically saying that Holly was on some BS. And he had told Romeca that. So he was playing both women. He knew Holly was trying to get this order, and he helped her. He's an idiot, and some of these women love this idiot. That is true. I mean, I mean, it's like people like him, they get the best damn look. I mean, for the cops to be on his side when they come, we seen all that. It's like narcissists are able to convince pretty much everybody they come in contact with, and one of the reasons is because a lot of their behavior they only do around the person, I guess, until they get desperate, like he was going out to her jobs and stuff. Because the sister had said he didn't act like that, you know, around them. It was always he was a good person around them, but behind closed doors, he turned into a monster. I guess he was chasing Romeca and stalking her. I absolutely know that. Absolutely, Romeca was not studying Carlos at the time or of her unaliving. She was about her bag. Yep. She was about going to work, taking care of her son. She had already decided that he wasn't going to help because he stopped helping. He stopped helping. He changed his number. He told us that. He changed his number. Then he found out Romeca changed hers. They hadn't talked for 2 months. Then his sister hit him up and needed him to get their son because she had something to do. That's when he found out his sister had been helping Romeca all this time. And he told his sister that he didn't want her to because of the response that he said. And his sister said, "You got me messed up," or something like that. But he didn't say it like that. It's just what I'm gathering. And so that's when he found out his sister was helping. Period, point blank. So he's lying and he telling on himself too. He lying and telling at the same time. Let's go.
But when people see us together, they trying to say it's playing a role. No, I ever tell me what I'm doing. I ever tell me what role I'm playing. No, I won't. My baby mother, my son, they come to this restaurant with me.
It's just not reality. Now he just said he wasn't playing. He was playing a family role. Then he turned around and said he what? Don't tell him he playing a role. Now let's listen at that again. The dude is confused thoroughly.
But when people see us together, they trying to say it's playing a role. No, I ever tell me what I'm doing. I ever tell me what role I'm playing. No, I won't. My baby mother, my son, they come to this restaurant with me. Yeah, people act like it's impossible to be a friend with someone you have relationships
It
with.
is. Hold on, let's go back.
Play that family role because I put it as a friend. It was a friendship first before it was a relationship. So that's why we had that's why I was able to play that family role because I put it as a friend, you know. But when people see us together, they trying to say it's playing a role. No, I ever tell me what I'm doing. I ever tell me what role I'm playing. No, I won't. My baby mother, my son, they come to this restaurant with me. Yeah, people act like it's impossible to be a friend with someone you have relationships with or a relation with.
If this incident didn't show that it's fucking impossible, then he is batshit crazy, okay? Mentally, physically, emotionally, inside and out. This didn't show you that you can't do that. Yeah, you can't. It don't work. Oh, I know we was just together in a full relationship for 9 years, but now you my friend. And I want you and my son to come and eat pizza with me.
Yeah, people act like it's impossible to be a friend with someone you have relationships with or a relation with, or something or whatever. You know, a baby mother, like, that ain't me. I ain't y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. What I was trying to do, I just should have did what I said I was going to do. Like I told the man, moved. So that would have, you know what I'm saying? Mass access. Yeah.
So basically, he was saying he should have moved from where he was at, so it would have been less access to him. He should have just moved. No, you should have just stopped the bullshit. The heck? Man, this dude is crazy. Even Romeca had made a post saying that he was a narcissist and he never take accountability for anything he does. He need to stay off social media, period. Exactly. But he can't help himself because he likes the attention. All the truth gonna come to light at trial. I truly, truly believe it. He didn't know Romeca Meek's death was gonna go worldwide and viral. He absolutely didn't. And I remember when he was first he was talking about Lil Los. Oh, I remember when he first came out and he was shocked about the internet. Like, he didn't know. People don't know unless you're into crime and pay attention to cases. You don't know how hard people go for the crime cases until you do. And he found out with this case. I heard him talking about it. This dude just keep talking.
Or whatever. You know, a baby mother, like, that ain't me. I ain't y'all.
I ain't y'all. What?
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. We see us together. They trying to say it's playing a role. No. I gotta go tell me what I'm doing. I gotta go tell me what role I'm playing. No, I want my baby mother, my son, to come to this restaurant with me. Yeah, people act like it's impossible to be a friend with someone you have relationships with or a relation with, or something or whatever. You know, a baby mother, like, that ain't me. I ain't y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. What I was trying to do, I just should have did what I said I was gonna do. Like I supposed to been moved. So that would, you know what I'm saying? Mass access, yeah. And that was my last thing. Like I was like, I'm gonna get this spot over. I was just in the worst of doing that too. It was crazy. See, I was like a no worry guy. Like something happened, I'm all right, baby, let's go this route to fix it. You know, on some happy shit. Boom, here you go. You back cool. I wasn't no lot of drama.
What he meant by that is he was a guy that did not give a damn. He was a fly by night type of guy. He was a hang your hat on whatever a bedroom post. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he wasn't loyal to nobody. He was a in and out of town type of guy. He didn't take nobody or nothing too serious, which means that he was just free with it. He was more like community D. I called it worldwide D. I mean, and then I even wondered if he, if he was a worker. Maybe he do things to make money. I mean, his friend told us about a boom boom, Uncle what's his name? Ray Ray's boom boom room. It sounded like they had the orgies going on and all that. Like, I mean, yeah, like we found out about, the three-way things they like to get going on when we met Jazz. And so and then he lives above a club. That's a party house. It's like women galore. Even where he lives is a party. So he just struck me as a nightlife type of guy, somebody that just roll with the wind. He getting flued out, and I don't think he flying nobody out. But yeah, I just wondered, how was he? What other things was he doing to make money? Because he's highly into his body, which reads stripper to me. I mean, a dancer, and even further, you dance, and then it's a back room. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm getting from him. Because I don't think that he's not that dedicated to his body for nothing. See, anything that he does got to serve him. Even his body, beyond the attention that he getting, he making money with his body too, I believe. That's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Nightlife.
I had like me messing with a lot of females came from stuff I was hearing. You see what I'm saying? So it was just like, I ain't gonna be confrontational shit. I'm about to get my lick back type shit, man.
Y'all hear that? So he trying to make it seem like Romeca was doing stuff, so that make him do stuff. He don't trip about it because he just gonna get his lick back. Nah, you just ain't faithful to nobody. You ain't loyal to nobody. You don't love yourself either. I mean, to be doing that stuff, just out here doing what never, is just sickening. Like, have some respect. But if a person don't respect themselves, you damn sure don't expect them to respect you, right?
I had like me messing with a lot of females came from stuff I was hearing. You see what I'm saying? So it was just like, I ain't gonna be confrontational shit. I'm about to get my lick back. This one have to fix it, on some happy shit. Boom, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Mass access, yeah. And that was my last thing. Like I was like, I'm gonna get this spot over. I was just in the worst of doing that too. It was crazy. See, I was like a no worry guy. Like something happened, I'm all right, baby, let's go this route to fix it. On some happy shit. Boom, here you go. You back cool. I wasn't no lot of drama. I had like me messing with a lot of females came from stuff I was hearing. You see what I'm saying? So it was just like, I ain't gonna be confrontational shit. I'm about to get my lick back type shit, man. Of course, females always like to tell. When stuff come, I'm like, you did this, or I did this. I used to go out of town a lot anyway, so I ain't about to argue with you. Because no matter what you go do, you're going to be able to do it. I'll be gone for a week.
I'll be gone for a week. Females like to tell. Yeah, so he doing whatever, however. He ain't He ain't worried about nothing because he ain't serious. He ain't taking nothing serious. But these is all lies. We know good and dang on well. Yeah, he was doing all that, but he also expected Romeca to be there like he wasn't. Okay? He really think he that Jim. Exactly. Boy, go have a seat in Cook County. Have several of them, please. Damn, he was a bottom. Listen, I don't doubt it, man. People that's this, out there, you can't be pleased. I mean, the locals ain't good enough for him. He flying all over the place. I'm about for a week. What you think he doing? Get out of here. We just seen him in Katy, Texas. And we seen it was a woman around. So everywhere he go, it's a different woman. You can believe that. And possibly groups of people that like to get down like that. We heard the cousin talking about some girl wanted to have a 3-way with them, right? So that was floating around a lot. I believe that it is a Ray Ray's Boom Boom Room. And I mean, a Playboy mansion somewhere, hell, whatever you want to call it. But y'all know what I'm saying. It's a lot of ungodly things going on. And I mean, even possibly the dark web type of things. People that live off of criminal behavior, they be into all kind of shit. Like, really. Things that normal people don't even think about. It's some real smutty people out here. Especially in this case.
So I just lie like that. I'm gonna heal this by doing this. I used to get caught.
Did he say I'm gonna heal this by doing this? But he used to get caught. That don't even go together. If you doing something to pay her back, then how do you get caught? He's only acting off of somebody else though. And that don't make you a bad person. Oh, I only do bad things if you do bad things. I only do bad things if you make me do bad things, but it's never my fault. Boy, bye.
So that's what that turned that anger up, boy. She was going crazy, pulling up on motherfuckers going crazy. So
he loved it.
Yeah, I blame me, but
did you hear him? Yeah, I blame me. Let's stay right there because that's what the mother said. That you called and said it was all your fault. Thanks for letting us know. Now let Cook County know what he said. I mean, he need to just admit it. It was all your fault. Everything that day. Everything leading up to it. And the reason why we here today. Y'all heard him say that. I didn't say it. I agree though. I damn sure agree.
I'm gonna heal this by doing this. I used to get caught. So that's what that turned that anger up, boy. She was going crazy, pulling up on motherfuckers going crazy. So yeah, I blame me, but
so he just admitted all them videos that he'd been showing us is because of his bullshit. Y'all heard that, right? I can't stand the sound of his voice. Let him keep talking, Rhonda. He telling us a lot. Let him keep talking. Because, hey, I'm learning so much out of his mouth. It's crazy. He telling us his whole game right now. Wow. Let's keep going.
I was truthful, though. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of truth in what I was doing. It wasn't like I used to get called a liar because she'd be like, "Where you at?" I'd be like, "I'm in the house." 30 minutes later, because I got hella homies. They always doing something. 30 minutes later, guess where I'm at the club? They call back. I thought you was in the house. I just left out, so I'm a liar. But when I talked to you, I was in the house. You see what I'm saying?
You knew. Listen. First of all, if you can leave that quick, you already had it planned. So you are a liar. He just fails to give all the information, right? Because we all know, right? When we in a mood to go somewhere, if we gonna be in and out and you just talk to somebody, you be like, if you're not a liar, then you would be like, hey, I'm just chilling. I ain't doing nothing right now. But if one of my homies come through, we out. I'm looking for something to do type of thing. If you don't even say anything similar to that, you're lying. You just trying to catch her phone call so you can be out. Let me catch this call, and then she shouldn't call me for another couple hours or so. I should be in the clear because we know you game like that. So it's just crazy, man. Just all this master manipulation bullshit that he playing, not straightforward type of person. If you can leave that fast, you knew you was freaking leaving.
It should be shit like that. What you doing today? I ain't doing nothing. Shit, I'm just riding. Next thing you know, I'll be in the club or something. That's it. Because it came up. Like, I do a lot of shit that's right then. Like, they call me, I'm gone. Because I don't be doing nothing. That's why I was getting called liars. Just shit like that.
That is why you ain't a good catch. Because you don't be doing a damn thing but plotting. He said he don't be doing nothing. Straight narcissist. This is the textbook definition. For the people that don't know, look it up. A lot of people is talking about this. I ran across a lady who was burned alive by her narcissistic husband. And she lived to tell her story. Y'all, it's so much. I would love to talk to this lady. It is so much. But like I said, before this case, I had heard people saying narcissist. I didn't never know what it mean. Never looked it up because I'm just not attracted to things that everybody say and do. I go the other way. So I didn't look up narcissist until I found this case because I said, this dude is not normal. It's something strange about him. Let me look up what does narcissist mean. Because I seen that it was, going around. And then I just been doing a lot of studying up on it, running into a lot of people about it, running into women that's dealt with it. And the most serious case of it is this one and the lady that I just met the other day, who did not have a face and have so many different skin grafts to bring herself back together. And her narcissistic husband was there kissing on her face when she came out of the 2-month coma. He took care of her after this. She was in denial or didn't really remember what happened. But he doused her with lighter fluid. No, he doused her with, lighter fluid. Because she was about to put some stakes on the pit. But they had been arguing all week and leading up to it. And she had a long weave in her hair. And he put this lighter fluid on her, and she went running. Then she dropped and rolled. It's just crazy, man. But the lady dealing with a narcissist will really mess you up mentally, man. Like, oh man, like I can't tell her story, but it just flashed because I've been looking at that stuff, and it's heartbreaking, y'all. These people are dangerous. And it's different levels. I mean, she basically, like, they can't change. Everybody that I've looked at talk about narcissists, unless they're actively in therapy, seeking help, and admit that they got a problem, they are very dangerous people, and they are not to be played with. I dealt with one narcissist, and because of the strong women, I am stupid, couldn't play with smart. Oh, stupid couldn't play with smart in my upper voice. Yeah, I like that too. Upper is she really good at what she do. But yeah, that's crazy. I've been hearing that. It's another content creator. I think she must have dealt with it because she was talking about Royal D. She was talking about narcissists. And as a matter of fact, that's the channel that I seen talking about it. And then I ran into the guy, I think his name is Lee. And this lady The guy that's a narcissistic coach, and he's a narcissist and all that. And the lady that I'm talking about that was burned alive, she said that's how she found out about narcissists, through that guy. She said she didn't even know what she was dealing with. But man, they have messed your head up so bad. But my thing is, if it's making you feel bad, get away. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you would have to be in a happy state first to know that you going downhill. Because if you already sad, down and out, and then you meet this guy, they gonna love bomb you and all that, and then you gonna be put on roller coasters all the relationship, and then you're gonna be confused, but they gonna convince you that you crazy unless you strong enough not to. And even if you stop believing they lies, is after you have been beat down so much to believe that you are the problem, and you didn't fought your way out of it, like I believe Romeca did. Even with the cops, when they arrested her, a narcissist have a way of being able to manipulate and master any damn body that they come across to believe they BS. Because they act so innocent and nonchalant, and like he tries to be boyish and all this. Nah, use a rusty 40-year-old man with braided dreads, because that's what you said. But anyway, let's hit play. This is crazy.
Like, I operate a move is just like, I ain't doing that. Something come up, I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? So
something come up, I'm
But
gone.
Other than that, I really used to tell the truth about a lot of shit, like females I mess with, what I'm doing, if I'm out of town, with doing anything. So yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Bull crap. We ain't believing at all that Romeca knew nothing about him being out of town, doing this or that, out of the honesty of his damn mouth. She found out. See, the lady that I was just talking about, her narcissist, a lot of things that she said about this guy is the same with Los. She said, I'm 100% sure that no, she said something like he got her arrested. This was after he burned her alive. In 2024, he got her arrested. So she was still with him. He burned her alive in 2018, 2024. He got her arrested. He pushed her and then recorded her pushing him back. And when the cops came, they took her to jail. It's just same thing he did to Romeca. She even said he punched her in the eye. She said he left her on the streets of Switzerland to go to a rave party, and he turned his phone off and didn't show back up to 4 a.m. They in a whole nother place. This is I mean, it's so much of it sounded like Los. It's crazy, man. Never deal with a person like this. Love is not hard. If you find yourself in a roller coaster relationship, it's because this person is putting you on a roller coaster. That's how they want you to be. They want you to be on this roller coaster of a relationship because that allows them to go out and do whatever they want to do. They create chaos just for that reason. Right when you think you happy, they gonna snatch it out because they don't want you to be happy. They got a double life. This lady said that she 99% sure he had a boyfriend. She know he had a boyfriend at this point. She didn't know it now. She said he would always keep himself around, different men and women too. He was out here doing any and every. Man, run. You hear me? These people can't change. They don't want to. They enjoy their life. They're just full of shit. That's how they operate, in chaos. And it comes from childhood trauma. And unless a person get help, they won't be helped. They'll just drag you down. It ain't worth it. Get out of here. Welcome in, Cindy. Boy, you not important. Okay? Let's keep going.
Do it to the fullest too. Man, listen, man, my kids. I mean, hey, one with my homies just like, Lo, you tripping? I said, why I'm tripping? He's like, you brought your son fool. You brought him 4 winter coats. What's wrong with you? I brought him like 2 Monclers and 2 Gucci coats.
That's all he talk about. This is what he based his love off of. Shopping, buying name brand shit that people, they don't even want you in it no way. Okay, like you spending all this money on this name brand stuff, and what does it mean? It make him feel like something, I guess, to have on these high ass name brands, designer clothes. Priorities all messed up. So that's how you show your love. Faux coats. When he talked about Romeca and what he did for her, it had something to do with clothes, buying something. And the sister, when she spoke on him, she said that's what he do. Buy everybody love.
Like, that's too much, man. You need one winter coat or two. I used to go crazy, man. I used to have to slow down, man. You know, Ro used to love that shit. Oh, yeah. Every time I cook, he was right there. Come here. Dump this in there. Like, yeah.
So he talking about his son. And yeah, we know Romeca loved the nice stuff and all that, but the stuff she had to deal with to get it damn sure wasn't worth it. And she figured that part out. So now he talking about his son and how he take care. He ain't a good dad. He's a kid.
Right, that's how I was teaching them. Dump this in there. Like, I wasn't just sitting there. I was video games. I'm playing them all day with them, card games. Chess, checkers, tic-tac-toe.
That's being a good dad. What?
An hour, he got it right. Like, I was doing this every day. His mama was a mad worker, man. I used to, like, if I got messages, like, she used to like, damn, I be putting in too much overtime. I was like, no, get your money. I got them.
Oh, well, how did it go to you not gotten them? And she was a mad worker. So how if Romeca was a mad worker, how was she also doing all the stuff he was talking about? What he's doing is showing old videos because he just admitted that he did not talk to Romeca in 2025 or because she wasn't dealing with him because he had a baby and he had been lying to her the whole time leading up to it. And we heard him lie in the hotel talking about we'll find out or we'll see instead of being honest. But yeah, just the fact that he was dealing with another woman, period, would have been enough for me. I don't give a damn if you got a baby coming or not. It can happen. And a lot of other things worse than a baby can happen. So I'm done. I'm gone. Like, you have it. Have your way. But instead, he sat up there and made other old girl jealous of Romeca, lying, and whatever else he was doing. Because I believe what he just said. Romeca wasn't dealing with him in 2025. So how the hell did we get here?
I need you. You know, I would have called you. Like, it used to be like that. So, you know, the family, everybody know what's up, man. Yeah. It's just everybody emotional and hurt right now. And shit's going to be like that for a long time. And I don't need no sympathy, but I just don't need none of this violence or I don't want to be fighting the family all day, every day. Every time I see him, come on, man.
Didn't he say the family that he didn't fight the family? Because I heard the cousin said the family, as soon as he stepped out of that school, after this happened and they sent Holly off to jail, I guess he went home and changed his clothes and went to the school to try to get the son. But the CPS was already up there. The family was already up there. And she said, as soon as he came outside, he got knocked the hell out. Then I heard him. Before I had heard the cousin say that, I heard him say somebody got knocked out, but it wasn't me. Well, who was it? Who was it? And then Gigi asked her if they had recorded it, and the cousin said no, and her auntie, they wasn't on that or whatever. She's very distraught and all that.
About that, I choose to go to court by myself with two people.
Do y'all hear this fool? I choose to go to court by myself with two people. What? Was you by yourself or with two people? Do you choose by yourself or two people? Because he said that in one breath, one sentence. And this just lets you know this dude he can't say nothing straight because he's a bullshitter. Bullshitters don't talk straight. They talk bullshit. Man, I couldn't deal with this dude for one freaking moment. You're a liar. And you can't keep your lies straight. So you talk confusing just so you can make sure that you could switch it. Nah, that ain't what I meant. I meant this. Like, I cannot. Do y'all think this dude is confusing or is it just me? He is so delusional. Okay. Make it make sense. He set Romeca up because she didn't want him anymore. He was jealous and mad. Facts. This dude just keep talking because he just told us Romeca wasn't dealing with his ass in February, but he said in a long time ago that they got back cool. And I was trying to figure out, okay, when did they get cool? Because we know they wasn't cool August 24th for Romeca's reunion, because he showed up at the reunion and her sister, he approached the sister told him don't talk to her or whatever. He got to acting weird. He knew it was different. She said she had never did that to him before. So that was August 24th. Well, go forward to August 20th when she recorded him outside the school because he was harassing her. And then August 20th is the same date that she posted that he tore up her apartment. Okay. So August 20th, they wasn't good. August 24th, they wasn't good. Okay. August 31st was his class reunion that Little Los went to. They still wasn't good. So when did they get cool? When he tried to make us believe that. So we had August 31st, now September. 8 days into September, she's dead. They wasn't cool. Carlos needs to just stay off the internet. Let him keep talking. That fool went to court once and got hit and never went back. That's when he started with when he started with the DNA test for Demon's baby and one she was pregnant with. Well, I know I don't know if you're talking about the courts. I know they was doing DNA on a weapon, but I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. Narcissists are very disgusting and low dirty shame. I promise you, that's what we learning. That is what we're learning for real. Like, that's crazy. I was with one for 17 years and 6 kids. I'm still stressed, traumatized. I have been a survivor for 6 years now. That's to Allah's strength. Wow. I'm happy you made it out alive. The mental abuse is horrible, I'm hearing. Seek counseling if you need it. He is the reason why this happened, period. Flat out. I believe it, Cindy. Romeca wanted Lil Los to have a relationship with his father, but she realized that came along with that, and she knew she could do it by herself. Yep. Her sister basically said that. And I mean, yeah, her dad passed away. And so that's why she wanted to make sure she didn't have her dad. She really wanted her son to have his dad. She was really hurt by him backing off. He backed off before because he wasn't helping her so she could go to work. He knew what she was doing he knew what he was doing by not watching the son for 2 months. He left her. He didn't do nothing for her or the son. Then find out the sister get him. He was mad as heck. And she had changed his number too. She like, I don't need you. He didn't think she was going to need him. He said he wanted her to need him. Man, it's so much information, man. If they ain't no way this should play out like this without everybody locked up.
You know? I ain't trying to match their energy. It's already fucked up.
Oh, can you tell these people you never denied Carson?
Never. No, never. I used to just say, yeah, that's, we did.
They kind of want to know.
He's a lie. You denied him when you denied the pregnancy. You denied him then. Like, I mean, and come February, it didn't matter, right? Because Romeca didn't care. She was gone by February, by his birthday. She knew the truth by then. I mean, after all, that's probably that. I guarantee you, because the cousin said that he didn't even find out about Holly's baby shower until the day of. The baby shower was February 20th. Because I remember seeing that February 20th on the flyer. And so, yeah, by that time, Romeca was not dealing with him when he was on them pictures with Holly. She wasn't dealing with him when he was at that baby shower. He said she didn't talk to him in February. We just heard him. So, yeah, that's why he showed up. Oh, you could be there now. Oh, now you're admitting it. Yeah, because the truth is out.
Why?
I just wanted the final last, Carson. You know what I'm saying? Because, a few situations that happened to partners around me. I don't give a fuck. I know I was the only one with you. I got to do that final test,
they're trying to say from the video on Little Carlos' birthday.
It's just a lot of stuff that wasn't her business or anyone's business. So my answer would be, you'll see. Just wait. It's no one business. I already told you the main part. Hey, this is what I got going on.
He ain't tell her the main part a damn thing. We sat up here and watched where Holly, when she said, you a bum, Holly, you a bum. And then she's like, Los, you her baby daddy? She said, you her baby daddy. Holly told her that, not you. I mean, see how this, I mean, you're telling lies that we could look at. Like, everything he say is a damn lie. And he know it. The truth ain't in him, okay? You're a liar and the truth ain't in you. It's sad and disgusting. Yes, Miss V, I watched this. He burnt her up with a lighter fluid. So sad. Yes, he threw a freaking Zippo lighter at her after dousing her with gas with a lighter fluid, or it's like the charcoal lighter fluid or whatever. He doused her with that, and then he act like he didn't do anything. And for years she didn't remember, or she was so in denial. And then she said that he was there while they was making sure that she get this one medicine that like kind of erase her memory. So he was right there the whole dang on time when he was. Oh, that's another thing. She said that he was a drugging and had boyfriends and hoes. I mean, everything that we hearing with this one. Everything. Well, besides being on the drugs or whatever, because she was talking about some meth and some strong stuff. And he was a white guy. The police just took his word. Police just took his word over her. She explained, I'm a black woman, live in Georgia. She said the part of Georgia. So she just basically, to me, that was just saying, a racist town that's going to just take his word for it. And that's exactly what happened. This man ain't do not one day in jail, didn't get questioned about it. They closed the case the same day. And baby, what? Ultimately, she ended up finding a program that fixed her face, gave her surgery and all this. She still be having surgery and things like that. And she looks a lot better with all the things that they did. And the place that helped her with free surgery moved her. And she's hiding. She says where she is though. And I'm so concerned about that, because she talks about where the programs that helped her. She talked about having a modeling thing, she's naming these places though. And that could help her get located. I think it's so important not to tell people so much online, details about certain things, especially if you running or you kind of semi hiding or in fear for your life. I wouldn't be showing my place. I wouldn't be telling people the organization names that help me. I just wouldn't, because they could track you down through these organizations. And I just found her day before yesterday. If he didn't deny Carson did, what does "we gonna see" mean? Exactly. His words from his video. Duh. Okay. He is so full of shit, not realizing you ain't the only one recording. Social media is recorded. You do know that, right? Like every time you talk is being examined and it can't be erased.
You don't have to go into detailed questions, because I told you, like, you gotta relax. Yeah, hey, I was about to go live on Facebook. Like, I can't keep getting punched on and not saying nothing. And then people ain't in my shoes. They keep saying, it's the internet, don't do. But when I'm in these rooms and these cases, and they got internet versions, they got the internet copy of this. Ooh, this what happened.
He got a Carlos and Holly version, and we got the truth, which is what our eyes are showing us.
I'm like, what the hell? I mean, this bitch. Oh yeah, this is about to be easy to eat up. Like, but that's crazy though.
Easy to eat
like,
up.
Come on, man. It just feel like I'm getting violated though.
Violated.
It's a terrible situation, like I always say. But let me tell you, at my hustle, well, shit, I used to, I got more arguments with people close to me. Everybody who got over was close to me, And then the people I ain't know, square business. Square business with a token. Here you go. Thanks for doing it, and take this.
Yeah, because the people close to you already know you full of shit.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to strangers, my ears open, like, you know. So I don't know if everybody do that, but I do. Because the lane I was in there, my coldest relationships, friendships been from people that I barely know. I'm talking about the love, like the love they show. Like it's different. Like it's kind of hard to explain. That's something I learned how to do a little better, but I'm still kind of slight at it. Like my prayers used to be 6 words. Now it's up to 20. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little better with it. I ain't doing it just for it to heal. Like I do it when I really feel it. I speak when you know, I ain't, you know. But how did you learn how to do it? Like throughout trials and tribulations, or you just doing it just trying to get healed because you heard it's good? If I pray this will happen, like was it really from the heart? Like how you do that? You know, learn how to just meditate for that moment. I'm learning, man. I'm learning. It feels something like a cry. Like when you cry for the split second, you come back when you finish, you like,
I don't believe he cry. Hell, he ain't cried for me.
Look how you look.
You a bum.
Now, wait.
You a
Now let's listen at him not deny Carson.
bum, Holly. You a bum, Holly. You a bum. Way more than you, and I can guarantee it. Girl, all you got is $10,000. Stop playing. How much you got saved up? Where your baby daddy at?
Why you always on tweaking, man?
She calling you her baby daddy. You her baby daddy, Lois? You her baby daddy?
We gonna see.
Exactly. Then she ain't never gonna say yes.
That's him telling the truth.
She said you was in the club saying Holly your baby mama. He was just in the club saying what, Holly? You was just in the club saying Holly your baby mama?
I guess so, yeah.
Saying Holly your baby mama?
Yeah.
You was?
When he said yep, he was talking to Holly. When she said is little Lowe's having fun. This dude, he said, wait, let's go back. But this him telling her the truth. She knew the truth.
In the club saying Holly your baby mama?
I guess so, yeah.
Saying Holly your baby mama?
Yeah.
You was? You was in the club saying Holly your baby mama?
Get back.
Okay.
We have some new.
Yeah, so he's a lie and the truth ain't in him. Let's look at this food. We see why she jealous. Look like a complete food. Complete. Not a little bit. A lot. Okay. Shout out to Tabany. How you doing today? I'm doing good. He was denying that baby. He never once said it was his. He said we will see. Exactly. And you hear Demon say, is Little O's having fun? She's playing with dangerous territory. You don't play with people's kids. Period. And guess what? 2 months later, she in court trying to get a TPO, lying, ain't never mentioned this phone call at all. She said she knew Romeca's voice from a recording from her calling her on FaceTime, on Instagram or something. So she lied to the courts. I hope they paying attention, man. I hope. Like, this all mattered. But I think they are because of the date that they arrested her. This is when she was trying to get the TPO. She is full of crap. He denied the baby. He denied everything until he could not deny it no more. And then once he knew, once the truth came out, Romeca was gonna be done. Now, because Romeca decided to leave after you have another damn baby, he couldn't take that, and he opened up Holly to be able to do what she did. Because before that, he wasn't letting it happen. He wasn't giving Holly her address. Then he did. Why? Because Romeca was done and he was mad. And can't nobody convince me of nothing different. She definitely did the right thing by telling her truth. That's why he wanted to unalive her, because you got to speak up for yourself. If you don't, people will think you crazy. Exactly, because they are able to trick masses. They're able to trick the masses of people. He talking about strangers, but calling the witnesses liars. Man, exactly. That's all he do is lie, just like Romeca told us. That's it. That's all. Oh, welcome back home, Tabany. Where did you go? Okay, let's go to the sister, because the sister broke down a lot. This loser. Wait, hold on. I would never support somebody that do what they did. Period. And you can see exactly what it is, man. What is going on? Oh, I see. I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on. Yep, she couldn't hold a match to Romeca. Now, I wasn't nowhere near that. I don't know why that even played. What are we really doing here? Hold on, y'all. It's too much. Is Little O's having fun? Holly was content with being a side chick. She knew everything.
They can post anything. I know for a fact, every video that boy posted of my sister, Carlos gave it to him. You have no videos, nobody. I will pay somebody $1,000, and everybody get it. $1,000 I pay them to show me a video. Post it. They can send it to you. That my sister is bothering that girl. Please show me. And they money, I give it to them. Because I know my sister didn't bother that lady. She barely had time to talk to us days. She was going to school and work. That lady did the same route every single day. Go take him to school and go to work. Every single day. She was on a whole new journey. Everything Carlos said is true. He did know where she stayed. He did know her phone number. Because she was going on with her life. She had an old new man that made her happy. They want to keep talking about this, Holly. My nephew was with them. Prior to this happening to my sister, my nephew was with Holly and Los for days. They had family day.
Okay, now the sister, this is the second family member I heard say that she had another man. I just ain't seen the man. But if she did, great. The man didn't have nothing to do with her and Los's relationship. She was already done with him. He said she was done with him in February when his son was born. So if she did have another man, good for her. He came too late. But I haven't seen this man yet. And yeah, some people say that about her, Dwayne. I definitely believe that there's some things going on. I mean, you got to be out of your mind to do what you did and think that it's okay. You got to be. And then turn around and get knocked up again. Like, I mean, come on, man. I mean, the fact that he did that told us that he was happy with the outcome. You're not gonna explode if you're not. You ain't gonna even get there if you ain't cool with it. Like, come on, man. When he did that, it was just like a extra slap in the whole family's face. Like, yeah, I'm gonna turn around and have another one with her. Like, yeah, you just made it clear. Yeah, I'm whose side you on and what happened too. Because if you gonna roll with her, then that mean you was with her the whole time. Like, I mean, come on. It's sad. And I know it's hurtful for the family because they thought he was family.
With my nephew. So how was they into it? Make it make sense. And I know that for a fact. Because I was supposed to pick him up and get him. But he was with his daddy now. Oh, yeah. And he went to CVS. He was at the CVS reunion with his daddy. So how was they getting into it?
Yeah, so based off of the information that they've been showing, those videos of her doing this, that, and the third, all that stuff, I believe it was a year before. Because in one of the videos, he said that he had videos for a year or something. He had decided that he wasn't going to be going back and forth with her. He decided he was going to just record her. That's basically what he said. And so with them showing those videos, it makes the family have to come out and defend, like, no, they was not fighting like that before this happened. That's the narrative. That's what they was trying to do. Make it seem like they were into it at that moment. And that was old stuff he was showing. Like, how dare you? All of these videos he done collected of her. And Romeca knew that he was recording her too. But he was showing one side of it. Like, this is just freaking disgusting. That the family got to come out and defend because of what Q did and what Q and Carlos and whoever else in the damn group. But we gonna just say them too.
That was the first time she ever seen my sister. This is the one thinking about that.
But it damn sure wasn't the first time she had talked to her. She was well aware of Romeca and who she was and all that. Playing the side chick. We heard the cousin say that he's even called her on the phone with Romeca in the background. Are we messing around? No. Like, yeah, so she played this whole role. And I believe every word.
Girl, she never knew that girl. That girl phoned my sister and said I left my house coat, my robe in Lowe's closet. That's how she found out about her. My sister was with that man for 9 years.
Desperate.
Nine.
And that's what I have been saying. Because in 2017, Romeca had posted this a year in or something and something. So people were saying 11, and I knew it wasn't that long. Her sister said 9. She was with her dude for 11, and she know because they was right behind each other.
I know, because I've been with my man for to be 11, and we was all behind each other. So I could get on here and I could say a lot, but just wait. When justice is served, I'm gonna break it all down to you. I'm gonna let you hear. You gonna hear it all, and not from him, not from the friends. You gonna hear from the.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get the truth about everything, and I'm sure they telling it to the right people. Hopefully they listening.
Cause guess why I know what I know? Because she was fighting to get away from him, so she called us. Every time he rapped, every time he came to a job, co-workers gotta fix her up. She gotta park her car 5 blocks away, so he wouldn't know she had worked many days. That's why he was at the school. He only knew the school and the workplace because you don't know what a job is. You can't phone her on the phone no more because everything was changed. You went so bad to even try to ask my friend, a friend of mine that know him, I'll pay you $500 if you tell me what she stayed. And nobody knew what she stayed. This is what I say. They think they know. Wait till I start talking. Because I can't talk. I just ain't talk. That girl did everything that man, everything that I would have never, everything that girl said is something that man pillow talker told her. She didn't know my sister from Adam and Eve. How does she know anything about my sister? I would never, you would never. Yappy had on shirt because he wanted to be around. You know how many times he wasn't invited to something that he popped up and begged to be at? He get on there and he posts videos of my nephew and pictures. Some of them pictures, some of them pictures he posts, he was at our family event. The picture of my little nephew he posted on his page, you could go down and you could look right now if you want to. He had on a white shirt with royal blue on it and some royal blue shorts. That was 4th of July. We was at my family event. Was you there, Lo? Yeah. He brought $1,000 worth of fireworks and popped them. We ain't asked him. See the person y'all see? My family don't see that. He a different person around us. We don't see that person. We only know all the aggression and all the fight it goes on when it ain't around us. He ain't that type of person around us. He's very civil and humbled and sweethearted and try to buy everybody heart. So this person of him, I don't know him.
Yeah, he was fake for a long time, wasn't he? Like, because there's nothing, when I even hear him, is nothing sweet about this guy. He's like nonchalant, no emotion, don't really give a damn. You can tell. Like, just even some of the pictures that Romeca was posting of them and him, I mean him and her, and like laying in the bed and stuff, he just sitting there with a stone cold on his look on his face, like she ain't the damn prize. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's sitting there real sassy. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? What do we have going on here?
I do, but I don't know him personally from being around me because he doesn't portray that image to me. He didn't portray it then. He didn't portray it then, and I'm confused now. That's what I said. You claim you love my sister so much. There's no way you couldn't have controlled 2 women and you in the gym. You're strong as ever. I watched you control women. Because you know when you beat her up before, her friends was around. You beat up several times around her friends and everything. So how you couldn't control? How you could control both of your baby mothers? As a woman with kids' fathers, I've never, and I'm 40 years old, I've never had, and I got 2 kids, I got 2 baby fathers. They wouldn't have never, I'm like her, never they would have let their other baby mama and me fight. We wouldn't even got that close.
Exactly. And that's the way it should have been. There's no way a grown-ass man like him couldn't have kept them women apart if he wanted to. Instead, according to the witnesses, he said she gonna go get her gun. So that was his way of telling her to go get it, in my opinion. So I wanted to read Cindy's comment. She said, he is a covert narcissist, which is the worst. I dealt with one, and oh my God, never in my life do I want to deal with a person like that. And this dude had money, but I don't care. He dialed my phone today. Oh my God, like they never disappear. They always checking your temperature to make sure, see if you good. Can they slip back in? It's something they said narcissistic people, and I'm gonna have to read up on that one specifically, because I know it's many different types, like, and they are dangerous though, but they are not to be played with at all. But I will look into that one. And yeah, money, it don't matter what they got, whatever they got, they gonna use it against you anyway, and it's never gonna be to your benefit. Constantly checking your temperature. And that's what I was gonna say. They attach themselves to empaths, people with a heart, good people. They find the best dang on people to abuse and mistreat. They want to know your whole life story so they can know how to play you. Exactly. My husband and my son's dad are real men. Okay, that's so good to hear. So good to hear. Oh my God. Yeah, they basically they make you believe they the shit, but you the one taking care of them and everything around them. You're the one that's making them look good, but they're convincing you that they're the prize. No.
So there's no way this should have happened. I don't care at this point who was the aggressor. You, as a man, had control. You didn't want control. You wanted to do what you did. Let that girl harm my sister. Because my thing is, if she shot that many times, you didn't get shot at all. But you was holding her. So to me, she knew what she was aiming at, who she wanted to aim at. That's common sense for CPD. That's common sense for everybody. How's y'all study saying she came to the house of them? What was she laying dead on 22nd? He said on 21st. Above Boulevard.
They keep showing the wrong house. Y'all showing the wrong house. No, he stayed above the Pure Bar. The club. I done been there with several times with him. We partied together.
And that's what I was saying. Like, he was on house arrest living there. So it was always a party for this guy. I know they some big liars. Who, narcissists? Yeah, he would have lost a hand if he put a wait, what happened? If he put a on my sister. What the heck is this on here covering this? I can't even see it. What? Not your comment, but something on my screen that's covering it. Yeah, he would have lost a hand if he put a finger on my sister. Thank you. I love that. But like this sister just said, though, a lot of times, now you might do that the first time, right? But if she goes back to him, then that caused chaos, more chaos for you, because it's like, I just did this and you still with this dude. So, man, these people, they have a way of messing up your brain. They would have never let something like this happen to me or another woman. Heck nah. Exactly. I mean, if he cared, but it was like, I don't care no more. She ain't a part of my team no more. She don't want to be with me, so I'm done. Damn my son and everything, because that's what you said. Like, this, you got kids by her. This what?
I was good. I done been with him without my sister and party. That's what I'm saying. It's deep. It's deep. It is deep. So before he get on here and start playing, he don't got no words for me. He don't say anything to me. He haven't reached out to me. No. You got your family members seeing me while I'm out trying to have a peaceful time and get some of this out my system. You got your people walking up to me talking about, oh, he said he's trying to reach out to you. Where? When?
See how they lie to people and try to make themselves seem like a great person when they're truly not. Now, what would be your reason for not telling the truth to your family? You know that you ain't reached out to her. There's somebody that you kicked it with, somebody that you approached at the reunion talking about, hey, sis, and all this. Like, hey, man, this is crazy. They would have never been like, oh, hell nah, this ain't what we doing. Man, okay? Shout out to Riri. Welcome in. I don't know why this number keeps showing up right here, covering up my screen. Yeah, that fool gave Demon Romeca address, but she had moved. Thankfully, the only place they could catch her was at the schoolhouse because she was parking away from her job because of them. Yes. And they did say that she would park blocks away so he wouldn't even know that she was at work. And I mean, and it only makes sense because we know that Holly said that a real man still would have never stood around and see no one unalive go down. Right. Exactly. Come on. Especially your child's mother. Like, you would think about your kid before anybody. Your child came before anybody, and nothing. I mean, there's no way. He should have tried all his might, but you restraining Romeca and she got a damn gun? Like, come on.
I've never got a call from you. Not before this, not during this, not after this.
Now, how is that he's expecting the family to sit down and talk to him and he ain't reaching out himself? I guess he must have reached out to the mom because I heard the mother say that she talked to him and he told her it was his fault. But if you partying with sis, why wouldn't you hit up sis? This who you kick it with. It was easier to talk to mom, huh?
Oh, it's to be exact. Remember the video that they showed on the 20th that my sister, the post that my sister showed him when he was talking on the August 20th? August 24th was our class reunion. Me and Romeca went to Paul Robeson High School. He was there. He didn't go to Paul Robeson High School. Stalking Den. And I was a witness to it. Because I had to tell him. Because he spoke to me. What up, sis? I said, don't say nothing to me. Because at this point, the 20th was the video. He was just at my sister at the baby school stalking her Den. I said, please don't talk to me and leave my sister alone. He said, okay. And started acting weird. Started looking weird. Because I've never did that to him. But at this point, I know she's trying to get away from you. For a minute, she's been trying to get away from him. Every apartment she posted with him tearing up, them are different apartments. Them are different condos. My sister moved 3 times this year. 3 times. Because he tore up 3 cribs.
3 times this year. 2025. And we got Holly making fun of her on a public platform. But we supposed to believe Holly is scared. Now, this is just one of the posts that she made on the 20th of August. How long does it take for BD to get over his first baby mama? Asking for myself, because this Inga got to get off my D and be a dad. I'm tired of getting popped up on at my job and school, ready to get fought on. Inga, go fight them other bees you clearly don't want. I only argue with you about our son, and I'm a million. Wait, my son, and I'm effing a million Ingas and disrespectful. What did I say? B, I'm such a hoe, but don't want you on my mama, G. You don't have my number or address. I'm tired of you playing with my name on me. Mr. Always say I'm a dude or buy my son something and don't. I'm finna start eating you up. I hate my BM, man. She hate her baby mama. Okay, this was August 20th. We just heard her sister speaking on August 20th. This ain't the only thing she posted. It was videos. It was a screenshot of a busted TV, a broken sliding window, a picture of him outside of her window, a picture of him outside of the school, like outside of the school. She took a picture and was like, she sent it to her family and said she was tired of being scared. And so I'm guessing that this might have came after that. He was giving her the blues. So this was August 20th. So then by August 24th, he's at the class reunion talking about, hey, sis. Yeah, okay. Crazy. Make it make sense. But he just told us that she was done with him February. So what are we doing here?
This last one, he didn't know what she said because she tired of getting put out. Landlord don't want her there no more. So she got to move. They ain't put her out. I mean, well, you might as well say if somebody say they don't want you in they apartment or they condo no more. You got to find somewhere to go. She just ain't get evicted. Well, they said she got evicted. She's never got evicted out of any place she stayed in. The landlord come and say she got to move specifically because of him tearing up windows and all that. The landlord said that, though. He posted that on the thing. Exactly. And that's just one landlord. Yeah, it's more landlord. They all loved her. They all loved her. They just didn't like the situation she is, and they didn't like him tearing up his place. And of course, you know, when somebody say, I don't want him in my place, but this is her child's father, so she breaking rules too for him to still be around. No matter what he's put her through, she's never kept Mir away from him. Never. Or his family. So when they began to make these narratives, yes, she was trying to get away. And this is the reason why she kept him seeing his baby, because her father died when she was younger. She didn't grow up in a 2-parent home, so she wanted that for her kid. So us as women, we sacrifice a lot and we'll go through a lot. It wasn't about him. It was about her son. That's why he was still around. I gotta go with my heart, and I gotta go with my sanity, and I want peace. So if I gotta do this by myself, I will. That's why she was working 16 hours all the time. Why they wanna, oh, he was the perfect parent. No. My sister took care of that boy by herself.
Listen, if you would just listen at what the family is saying, pay attention to how Romeca was moving before and then changed up and all, you could tell the family is telling the truth because it goes with Romeca's post and what she was going through in life. Him, on the other hand, it just don't make sense. Okay. You ain't completing sentences. You talking in circles. You making no sense. He knows he was the problem. And he said it. He literally said he was the problem. It was his fault and all that, but you want us to believe your other side of the story. His day is coming. I don't know what's taking so long. Romeca was so ready to go on with her life. He wasn't allowing her to because he still was stalking her. Exactly. And it's just like, dude, I mean, you can't have a good time with a happy month with them because they always gonna throw in some monkey wrenches because that's what they do. They keep you on a roller coaster because they're not loyal and it allows them to do whatever they want. She got tired of that. She realized it was it wasn't a winning battle with this guy. You would not win a battle with him because he always got a new trick. So, I mean, come on. Anybody that can't see this is cray.
He did what he wanted the internet to see.
I believe.
Just like he just posted them shoes. Well, my nephew's shoes, he never got them. I was just a fucking fraud. He never got no shoes.
Don't tell me he for the people.
But you said that's for you, cars.
Of course he is.
And little Lowe's. He never got no shoes. So what his shoes? But this is how it been going. Why they want to make it seem like, oh, it was always about a female or she aggressive. She was aggressive about him being a father. And then when Holly had her baby, he really started. He was already doing shit. He really started not doing shit.
Why? Because Romeca stopped dealing with him. He's the type, if I can't have you, damn my son. You know, we know some of these people be like this. If I can't hit it no more, I ain't coming. I'm going to spin you. I ain't going to help you with your son. I want you to have the hardest time. I want you to need me. Yeah, I mean, the things that I have put together over here and the conversations that I've heard through family and out of his own mouth is drawing my conclusion because the truth is in there. He lying, but he also telling the damn truth and don't mean to. And it's so sad he got rid of Romeca for his own jealous, selfish reasons. God gonna get his okay? Facts. There's no way you gonna get away with this. You can't. He know he was the problem. Rhonda, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, man. These people give you a run for your money. All I can say is run. If somebody is not treating you right and it don't feel good and it makes you feel bad and it's consistent, go, leave. I don't give a damn what his problem is. See, women like to fix things and stuff and try to figure things out and try to help and all this. No, help yourself. Run. I'm talking about fast. Don't even look back. No falling and all that shit. You got to keep looking ahead. Kid or not.
Why they think they know. I got more for you, baby. Yeah, we got a lot more. That's why y'all always heard the auntie voice, which was me, because I was like, they ain't finna make her look bad like that. She wasn't. And I never wanted to say nothing because, you know, I'm going through a grieving process, and then, you know, I gotta get this in public. I go to work, I hit Facebook. I sometimes I just want a peace of mind because it's not easy for me to handle this because that was my baby. So terrible. This is the most humiliating thing I've never in my life had a heart to. I don't care what I might feel about anybody's story. If I don't know what I know, or know what I'm talking about, I'm going to be the fuck quiet and just pray for the family. No, everybody got their narrative and everybody know what they know off of just a one post of somebody. You don't know nothing. You wasn't around. Was you around? Did you see it? Was you in the home with them? No. It just break our hearts that we got to constantly see this. And then people start saying we need to stop talking. We every day we get that. We stop. Y'all need to. People been. Well, this is what I'm getting through my page. I got a block. People been stop talking about your sister, girl. Holly ain't going to jail. Yeah, you need to stop talking about this. And guess what I do? Justice for me. I'll block them and say justice for me. And then I'll make a post and say keep screaming her name. That's why y'all irritated. Because y'all didn't think too many. It's so worldwide. It's people all over the world. And that's what's angering them. Y'all angering them more than her own siblings is. And we ain't even doing nothing. And I noticed like the whole month before they even started speaking out, we ain't had nobody getting threats. We ain't threatened nobody. We just let everybody talk. We took our L and kept it moving. Now when they start posting everything, we getting your page blocked, fake pages coming up. I'm like, God, no, just let it be. Let's just let everybody talk. Everybody has their own opinion. That's cool. We fine with it. You got people that want to be on Holly's side. That's fine. You got people want to be on Romeca's side. That's fine.
I tried to go to the studio. I was just thinking about.
So yeah, this dude is just. I mean, everything is out on him pretty much as far as how the family feel, the things that they know, and their story is echoing Romeca, the things that we see. I mean, this dude just. He will stop at nothing to cover his own ass. And eventually, I believe that him and Holly will be against each other. All the stuff they doing right now is going to come to an end eventually. Once Holly, and if she was crying in court, I think it's starting to unravel now because everybody has been trying to convince her that she's going to be coming home and it ain't as serious as people think. Oh, she had an order and all that. Nah, ain't none of that about to fly. Yeah, shout out to La Leslie and Romeca's sister. But yeah, I'm so happy that La have been out here stepping up for her sister for her niece when the rest of the family wasn't strong enough necessarily to be battling back and forth with these people. But I'm happy that they helped fix the narrative. I mean, because these people came full force. They really did. Multiple people, fake witnesses, cousin coming out pretending that he's Carlos, Dave coming out telling the story, and just it's just been so much for this family, and my heart goes out to them, especially the mother and all of them. Everybody show their feelings and emotions different, but even the cousin, coming out, La Leslie's daughter, that's the cousin that came out and told us a lot of things that that we didn't know. We had talked about that already. And then it's another video that I wanted to play, and it was something on the tip of my brain to talk about, but of course I lost it. It's just so much, y'all. Because one of the things the cousin said is, why didn't she park on Wabash or Cullington and some other streets or whatever? And so he knew the area well. He went to, I guess he grew up in the area that he stays in. I'm assuming that the school that he went to was in that area also. But to think that this female was about to walk out of out of jail, is crazy. And to post the things that he posts and drag the people that commented on it is just crazy to me. And I know everybody have seen what's been going on in court, the opinions of the appellate court and all of that stuff, where they felt like they didn't prove that she couldn't be released. It says a defendant, Quadeja Holly Johnson, appealed from the circuit court order granting the state's petition to detain her before trial, and it has all that, and it says commonly known as Pretrial Fairness Act. We reverse the circuit court's detention order and remand to the court to consider the conditions for Johnson's pretrial relief. And people just thought that she was getting out, man. And then it says in the petition for relief she filed in the circuit court, Ms. Johnson argued that the state failed to establish by clear and convincing evidence that the proof was evidence or the presumption great that she committed first degree, which is the detainable offense she was charged with. And so they were asking for her to be, why is this? Hold on. Why is this over my screen? What are we doing here? Hold on. But anyway, so that's one of the copies of them trying to appeal the situation, and then this is them coming back like, yeah, we gonna keep you in there, keep her detained. So this is coming from the court of coming before the court on motion of people of the state of Illinois, and all parties have been notified, and the court being fully advised in the premises. It is hereby ordered that the people motion to stay mandate pending filing of the petition to leave the appeal and final disposition by the Illinois Supreme Court. So she was granted a stay, that she got to stay in there. Her lawyer tried to get her out. The appellate court agreed that the state hadn't reached the burden of truth or whatever of her being able to get out. They didn't reach it, and they didn't prove that she was too dangerous to be out or whatnot. Anyway, she ain't getting out. Now, one of the things that I found interesting was learning about the Pretrial Fairness Act and when it started and all of that. But I don't even have that information in front of me. But let me see if I can find something, because I did want to just touch on that a little bit. But I wasn't going through all of these emotions and all of this stuff, like, because these courts, man, it could be really tricky, and I don't know what these folks gonna do. So I ain't gonna be like, oh, they gonna like standing on 10 on what the court's gonna do, because you really don't know. You can research it, but hold on, let me see. So, wait. So it's part of a bigger law that's called the Safety Act, and it was passed in 2021, talking about the Pre-Trial Fairness Act, specifically rewrote the rules about who stay in jail before trial and who gets released. So basically, before they had this law with the Pretrial Fairness Act. What do I got showing here? But anyway, yeah, I'm talking about the Pretrial Fairness Act. Before the law, if you were arrested, a judge could set cash bail. If you could pay, you go home. If you couldn't, you stayed. But after this law, it's pretty much saying the money bail goes away and a judge decides. So it's not about if you got the money to get out or not. Is now about if it's safe to let you out. So basically, they said if you were arrested, a judge could set cash bond. So if you could pay, you would go home. If you couldn't, you stay in jail. So now this is not about that. So wait a minute. So that she poses so basically it's if you pose a threat to the community, basically. And I'm looking at stuff. Hold on, y'all. So the lower trial court decided to keep Khadijah in jail because the trial under a law called the Pretrial Fairness Act. She appealed that decision, arguing the state didn't meet the legal standards required to detain her. So yeah, now this is the part I was talking about. So basically, the lower court trial court decided to keep Khadijah in jail under the law called Pre-Trial Fairness Act. She appealed that decision, arguing the state didn't meet the legal standard required to detain her. The higher court agreed with her. So more specifically, the court says the state did not prove strong enough that all three requirements were true. So one, that the evidence clearly shows she committed the crime, which the evidence does clearly show that because it was recorded. We got her stating it, and also people seeing a weapon in her hand. And then that she poses a real and immediate danger to a person or the community. I think everybody is in danger dealing with Los because of his cheating behavior, and she could snap at any time on another female that he's dealing with right now because we know that he ain't loyal and the truth ain't in him. So, and then the third one, I don't even have it in front of me. God dang it. I don't have all my information in front of me while I'm talking. Let me see what y'all saying. But she ain't going nowhere. I don't care what's being said. I don't believe that the Supreme Court gonna let her go, and I believe that these judges pretty much back each other. So I mean, but I guess Ari did fire back and was basically like, I mean, they went against their own rules. Like the appellate court, they had said that they didn't reach it, and then they allowed the stay. So she was pissed off about that. But either way, the lawyer is doing what the lawyer is supposed to do, fight for her client. She's putting in a hell of a fight. I don't know if another lawyer would have did this and took it to the Supreme Court. And a lot of people felt like it wouldn't go there and they wouldn't push it there, but it's looking like that is where it's headed. I mean, and so we'll see what happened. When is her court date? Another month or something? It's pushed back quite far. What, the 27th or something like that? I'm not looking at it. But yeah. She ain't getting out. And Carlos didn't sound excited that she was getting out to me. And I just feel like it was some bug crap when he got the phone call. He probably knew already, but had been ignoring calls or something. I don't know. Let me see something. Because his response was kind of odd to me. Let me see if I can find that. Wait, where is it? Hold on, y'all. Let me play this right quick.
Because you still calling from my son number. And I just like, was he doing this? Like, it was a time I told her I wasn't no cuss at her no more. Like, hear the text messages, like, she cussing me out. Cuss at her. I just like, damn, baby mama, this evil. Stop saying stuff like that. I'll show you one day, like, you go like, damn, she was saying all that. So I'll be like, I love you, baby mama. I'll talk to you today. Like, I was doing shit like that. And I got no fucking messages when I told her I wasn't gonna cuss at her no more. And talk to her reckless and text messages. And I did just that. So that's the relationship I have with her. Because I know I used to cheat a lot and do all type of shit. I know why she was mad and angry. So it's like, okay, let me not. If I did this, let me not. If I did this, she did that, let me not do nothing back. That should be the end of it. So that was my motive for her. So I don't know. She probably thought I was a nice guy. She probably thought she can get over. I don't know what she used to think, but I let her that she know that I do anything for her. Still buy her clothes, everything, shoes. Make sure my son got some this stuff on. It's not being together. I was on house arrest for like, I think I did like 2 years, and I did another 2 years house arrest. Like all the trips and stuff she was going on, I paid for it. Of course, I couldn't go, but when she get on Instagram or pop up, you think I'm about to go on there? You ain't do that. I'm just like, I don't care about that.
Yeah, I ain't believing that for 1 second. Okay, so I wanted to get a little bit more on the Pretrial Fairness Act. But it says too, the Pretrial Fairness Act has fundamentally changed how Illinois handles arrests. You can't be kept in jail just because you can't afford bail. Only if a judge decides you pose a real risk. Now, I mean, now this ain't specifically talking about unaliving somebody. Hold on. People strongly disagree about it. So it says, why it's controversial. Supporters say it's fairer and reduces unnecessary jail time. Critics worry it could release dangerous individuals or affect public safety. And the Fairness Act started in 2021. So the Pretrial Fairness Act, often talked about in Chicago, is actually a statewide Illinois law, not just a city policy. It's one part of a larger law called Safety Act, passed in 2021 and fully implemented in September, ironically, September of 2023, though. And so the law eliminates cash bail in Illinois. Before, if you were arrested, the judge could set amount of cash bail and you could stayed in jail unless you could pay it. Now the judge cannot require money for release. Instead, they decide whether to release you or detain someone based off of public safety risk or likeliness of fleeing court. And that was the other part. So what replaced the cash bail? The system shifted to what's called pre-trial release. Most people are released while waiting for trial, often with conditions. So a person can be held in jail, but only after a hearing where a judge finds a specific real threat or high flight risk. Police can issue citations instead of arresting people for some lower offenses. So basically that's basically what they said. They didn't reach the burden of the truth of that, her being a risk or a flight risk, a risk to people. Like, she ain't a gang member, blase skippe. She unalive Romeca. It was isolated. Yeah, but her way of thinking is not. She sat there and acted like she did the right thing. She sat there and watched Romeca take her last breath. She did not care that she was taking her last breath, and she wanted to watch it. That's my opinion. I mean, yeah, she wanted to watch it. That's why she couldn't take her eyes off of it. That's what we seen. So I believe that she is in the right place, because she ain't getting out. Now, this was Carlos' reaction when he was caught.
Yo, what happened? What's going on? Man, I've been in the jail, man. I don't pick up my phone. I'm out of control.
Okay, so this is he had a conversation. We'll talk about it with Amora on that day that everybody thought that Holly was getting out. It sounded like he wasn't too happy. He definitely didn't sound happy. Or I mean, it was something about it. Like, okay, so he was at the gym when she called him. She was caught when he picked up the phone. She was like, congratulations. And he was like, why? What happened? That's where you hear him at. And I just wanted to tell y'all that part. So let me hit play. Wait, got this? Hold on. So he tried to act like he didn't know anything about it, but I find it hard to believe. I do believe that he knew. And for whatever reason, he wanted to play like he didn't know. The creator even said, I thought the auntie called you and told you. And he said, yeah, I told her the same thing. I'll call you back. I'll call you back. Then he says he had 60 missed calls after he said nobody called him. Like I said, he talks confusing because liars do that, so they can always go back to it. Like, well, no, you just misunderstood me. So that's what I believe. I can't do liars, but let's listen.
Yo, what happened? What's going on? Man, I've been in the gym, man. I don't pick up my phone.
He been in the gym. He don't pick up his phone when he in the gym. It be sitting somewhere else.
Sitting on the throne.
Holly getting released.
For real?
Carlos, stop playing.
I'm dead serious. I ain't talking to nobody.
Are you for real? I gave you the good news.
I guess so. My uncle called me so much. Soon as I pick up.
I guess so. What did he say? I guess so. That kind of make me think about when they was just talking about the baby. We'll see. I guess so. Another lie, right? That's what I guess. Another damn lie. He knew. He knew. He was just dodging it. He didn't want to talk about it.
My uncle called me so much. Soon as I pick up, hey, I'm gonna call you back, man. I guess so. My uncle called me so much.
Are you for real? I gave you the good news.
I guess so. My uncle called me so much. Soon as I pick up, hey, I'm gonna call you back, man. But I have to do the same thing. I'm gonna talk to you later.
I'm so glad.
That's where she said, I just cut some of it out, but she said, I thought, the aunt called. Well, she did. I told her the same thing. I'll call you back. Now, you know good and well, if people called him to tell him Holly was getting released, even if he said, I'm going to call you back, they still going to get that out. Dude, Holly about to be released. I believe he knew. And his reaction is weird. Okay? Sound like a lie.
Glad that I was able to tell you, though, Holly is coming home.
Ain't nobody called me yet, man.
How was that his reaction? Holly is coming home. Man, ain't nobody told me that. But like, he like, hold the fuck, what? She getting out. I don't believe he did not know. I promise you I don't. He knew. He damn knew. Too many people was talking about it, and he too damn nosy and needy.
Ain't nobody called me yet, man. Ain't nobody called me yet, man.
So glad that I was able to tell you, though, Holly is coming home.
Ain't nobody called me yet, man.
Do you hear that? He said nobody called him and then turned around and said he got 60 missed calls.
Yes. You got 60 missed calls.
That's what I just left my family.
They got to take her back to court, and she's going to get a condition release. They're going to set some type of condition, and then she'll be coming home within 5 days. I know, right? We about to turn it up and have a party. What you talking about? Damn. Oh, but hold on. I got to tell you something. All right. Talk to you later.
Look, make it make sense. Then she tells him she want to tell him something, and he immediately says, I'll call you back. Like, what? The guy wasn't happy, okay? He knew. I don't give a damn what nobody said. That was weird, wasn't it? Was that weird? Like, what? You knew the whole time. That ninja need to be in jail, okay, Anita? It sounded like he wasn't happy. And I'm with you, Dwayne. But dang, it's been 3 hours. I'm going to get out of y'all ear. Y'all, please share this out. Let people know about my channel. And shout out to anybody that donated today. I don't even know if I got anything on this live stream. Let me see. I don't think I did. But please smack that thumbs up to everybody tuning in. Support the channel by hyping this video up. You can send a cash app, a donation, thumbs up, comment, engage. It's free ways and it's monetized ways, monetary ways to support the channel. And typing in the comment, engaging. That's very important. So I'm trying to get on track, y'all, but we'll get there eventually. But I will be back live this week. We'll be back live this week, but we went hard today because this is 8 hours of live streams for real. 7 really. From the over 4-hour one I did, we had dang near 8 hours of live streams today. So we put out some good content today. But I agree. He need to be locked up. The truth need to come out. All the truth. We need everybody where they need to be. But I am not fooled by this man at all. I believe that he's happy to be away from both women at this point. He has no remorse. I ain't seen it yet. I don't think nobody has. Reading through his Facebook and his response to people that was only giving their opinion based off of his comment was outrageous. Based off of what he posted and the way that he responded to people was ridiculous. He definitely didn't write this either. I know that for a fact. He using Chat GPT or something. This is Quadeja. This was part of the appellant court stuff. Yeah, because these was the things that was e-filed and put into the information that was leaked, because it was said that we wasn't supposed to get this information. But this is him and Holly, or him and Holly talking about Romeca. You see Romeca in the Da Vinci jacket, the jacket she lied about. My baby daddy don't have a brother. Well, my baby don't have a brother. He's an only child. That's Romeca's comments to Holly. I mean, to him. And I can't see the date right now, but it's a date on it. Did I say April 7th? I think it do say April 7th, which would be Holly's birthday. That this was posted. And you see Holly right there. So they on FaceTime. They was plotting, planning, and all kind of stuff. I don't care what nobody say. And Romeca did not deserve what happened to her. How do you get abused in life and death? Because, I mean, ain't nothing innocent about a guy that can do that to a woman's face. I don't care. And no woman's hands nor feet should be looking like this. What was going on? And her hair shouldn't be looking like this either. It should be all over the place. No ponytail should be formed still. Braids should be on the floor and across the street if they really got physical. If Romeca got a hold of her, I believe her head would have been across the street. So I don't believe they ever connected. Romeca did not deserve to lose her life that day. And the witnesses are standing on 10 for her because she wasn't blocked in. And I don't believe that Romeca seen her at first. I don't believe Romeca knew her car. I believe Carlos put in front of her, timing her just right, knowing where she was coming from. And after talking to her that morning, after her asking him to drop the son off, and he chose not to, but yet you're standing right there. You could have helped. But anyway, y'all, that's it for today. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We gonna go on and get up out of here. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. Hype the video after the stream.
Make this
going to jail. You're going to jail. Nanny boo boo. You big dummy.
Thank you. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. For sharing. For sharing. For sharing me. Thank you for so much. Join Sleuth Nation membership and become a sleuth for special members emojis, special badges by your name, and sneak peek videos.
All right, y'all. We out. See y'all next stream.